I went to the school that he wanted to create.
Why?
I went to that high school.
I think now he's starting to sound stupid.
I rock with Dr. Umar.
Like some of the shit he be saying just sounds dumb. And you know what I'm
People
talking
say
about?
he
When
plays
talking about
some of his little character. He says certain shit in like as a character because more people will. More people. That's how you do it. After a while.
Yeah, shock value.
Yeah.
That's just a new wave for people nowadays. He be saying some real shit, but he just needs to ease off on the character because it dilutes his message.
By the fact
Once he starts doing it a little too much, people are not gonna look at him as the person that's been breaking shit down and keeping it real. It's like, all right,
repeat that, John. Repeat that.
What?
Repeat that? No, repeat what you just said, dude.
I said, the time where we are, he needs to chill out. That way his message doesn't dilute. He doesn't stay into the character part of him.
So let's go back. When we were saying that about Cat Williams, you had this whole thing about, but he's just exposing the.
But he's not playing the character. It's not the same thing.
He is playing the character. He is playing the character. He is.
No, that was Cat Williams being Cat Williams.
Cat Williams is playing. That's not Cat Williams being Cat Williams.
Yeah, I can't really agree with that because, again, Cat Williams, although I think it was just a moment, everything Cat Williams said, I think he believed is the truth. And that's his truth, I guess. Cat Williams is Cat Williams. Whether it's Money Mike, I think that's who Cat Williams is. What we saw in the Shannon Sharp interview, I think that's Cat Williams. Dr. Umar, I think at times, although I love Dr. Umar,
he is a cat.
Sometimes he does shit to stir up like conversation while discussing real shit. So it's like I'm a say a real point, but I'm a stretch it kind of and just say shit to make y'all upset. But a lot of shit to me, he be saying is the truth. So
I don't think that is. I think Dr.
Umar,
the
same thing.
I don't think Dr. Umar tries to start anything. I think Dr. Umar believes every word that comes out of his mouth. And I think he wholeheartedly does it because
then there's no character on either part then.
What I'm saying is, but John can't say that people are now going to start looking at him different because of this, when now people are looking at Cat Williams different because of this.
No, nobody's. But people still look at Cat Williams the same.
Yeah, it still ain't the same thing because Cat Williams been considered bitter for quite some time anyway. So now he had a platform to continue it, but I don't think that changed what people think of Dr. Umar, or I don't think it changed what people think of Cat Williams or Dr. Umar, because with Cat Williams, some people fuck with him, some people don't. Dr. Umar, some people look at it just like satire, and some people look like he be spitting that shit. So like for either one, I think sometimes personally Dr. Umar stretches shit for shock value, but it be truth in the shock value. Cat Williams is just a disgruntled comedian to me, and that's just what it is.
I would say that to me the difference between the two is the financials behind it. Everyone can say whatever they want with Cat Williams. Can always do a role or show, and like make some money, and he'll make more doing that. While Dr. Umar, his like obviously he has all these degrees or whatnot, but he's becoming, not in a way, but in a way he's like a influencer, you would say, a social media personality.
Media personality,
yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So that aspect of it, he's like, I feel like he got the concept out of what could bring him funds in that field. He's not, obviously part of him is doing it because he wants to deliver the message, but also man gotta eat, man gotta make his money. So he might say certain things to stir certain controversies because it may or not help him in the financial department. But I just feel like if he goes too much that route, it could dilute his message. I don't think he'll go too much that route, but if he was to, it'll dilute his message. But for the most part, I don't know who Cat Williams is, but if you watch any clip or thing, he's been consistently the same person since he broke out. You know, he's been saying what he's been saying since the longest. That's the difference I see between the two. But when it comes to like the realism and certain things, you will look more for Dr. Umar's word because you got all these degrees in these like fields of study that he talks about.
He talk about social climate and political stuff. So that
Cat Williams does talk about too, but more people probably lean towards Dr. Umar in that category. But also Cat Williams being a celebrity talking about that same stuff, more people will gravitate to because people are not used to people of Cat Williams' stature talking about things like this. Like, even though we get it a little more now than we ever have, but people
talk
like
about what in per se.
Yeah, I don't think people really care about celebrities talking about social things and political things.
Yeah,
I feel like
people don't.
No, they care. It's certain things that they will want them to talk more about.
Yeah, but we say we want them to talk more, but at the same time, we'll isolate them. Like Dr. Umar speaking about this stuff will be better received because although he's educated, he's considered a everyday type of person. He's an everyday guy. He's not a celebrity. Whereas we put celebrities in a bubble that's outside of the real world that the common man and woman deal with. So socially, although we want them to speak for the common person more, but they have to speak on the behalf of, they have to speak from a place as a bystander witnessing injustice. They can't really put themselves in it because when they do, people look at them like, well, nigga, you don't know. You don't go through the same struggle as the everyday man. So it's like, it's kind of a catch-22 when celebrities speak on social injustice because we want them to speak on it because we know they have a bigger audience. And if a certain person speaks on it, more eyes and more ears will hear and see it. But at the same token, it's a way we want them to speak on it because they can't speak on it as if they're affected by it.
Yeah, because the financial difference between the average Joe versus the celeb. But I think also when they talk about, I guess, when they get to talking about the politics and the powers that be and how corrupt / shady these industries and these people are, people will listen. The everyday, shit that happens every day that their financial keeps them 90% removed from they are financially able to keep themselves removed from certain situations because of their financial security. But not everyone chooses to live that way. There's some celebrities that on a given day, because they don't live how other celebrities live, may or may not, even though how much money they have, may or may not run into one of those everyday issues because they just walk as an average Joe. There's certain celebrities that just don't live like celebrities, and there's obviously the celebrities that live the bigger than life lifestyle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think fans care more about, the corruption, the shadiness, like the shit that people know, people are afraid to talk about. Like everyone knows. For example, I'll just throw this as an example. If someone mid tier or top tier, or I say a bridge tier, someone that's been at the top of the game, or just someone that's talked about. Say if he was to talk about Diddy, because not too many people have been talking about the Diddy allegations and like the Diddy stuff, but it says at this point it is all allegations. But not too many people's touching on it. But when a celebrity
Not too many people. A
Talks-
lot of people are touching on it though.
Yeah,
One-
I would say-
I think a lot more people are touching about it now because it's just piling up now at this point. I don't think when it first came out, people was like, oh, I feel like it was
well, when it first came out, people, I agree with you. People was like kind of tiptoeing around it, but like,
I feel like people played it safe because
people-
nobody wanted to say the wrong thing just in case if it went away. It's
But
like
that-
thing, but now
but
it's
that
a little
kinda-
more. It's a
but
little
that-
hot, so it's like you could talk about it because
Yeah, because I think that kind of changed like kind of quickly though. Like people are really it ain't take a long time for people to start talking about it.
because
Like,
Diddy's in a
how it
position
is.
where he's losing. So it's like
Mm.
if in the beginning you ain't gonna say much because if he get out of this, he be on your ass.
yeah,
Not-
that's what I mean.
No.
Serious celebrities are fearful of that, but when a celebrity shows that, even with that being a probability, if you was to speak out of the situation, even if you don't even speak ill, say he just doesn't like how you speak about the situation, people gravitate to that celebrity because he's talking about something that nobody's trying to talk about.
But
That's
niggas
what-
gonna come out and talk about Diddy now because he's in kind of he's in a losing state right now where it's so much piled up
Mhm.
where it's okay. Niggas are comfortable to speak and in this on this situation negatively or positively or whatever, but he's not invincible that we thought. And like Drew said,
Yeah.
it's pretty much flipped pretty quick because this year it's been like the last 5-6 months. And it went from that's some bullshit, or like there's some rumors like they do in Hollywood, to a lot of motherfuckers now like, yeah, that nigga did that shit on some 50 shit.
But it's
But- Mhm.
so
Get to it.
So confused on why you said this was bad. Yeah, I thought Fantastic Four was bad with Michael B. Jordan.
Oh,
it had potential. That's all I can say. It had potential.
It did not have no potential. John.
That's crazy.
No, it had potential. It's just I just feel like they just threw a movie together. If
the first two was way
even the
back.
bad movies have potential, all movies have potential. Even the bad ones have
You
potential.
said the first two Fantastic Four, the original ones were better.
Those
The
were
original
trash
was
too.
better. No, it was not. This is why I always argue with. No, they were not trash.
They were too comical, like they were too corny.
But that's what
Cheesy.
Fantastic
The correct
Four
word I would
was.
say
They're
is cheesy.
comical.
Yeah,
Fantastic Four
right.
are
That's what I mean,
cheesy.
like cheesy.
Like Fantastic Four is not like the. It's not like the OD like serious superheroes. Nah, they are cheesy. That's
Nah, bro.
Fantastic Four. When you
It's a
read
level.
it.
It's a different level of seriousness that, like, I don't know. It just during that time they were cheesy. Again, I don't like Spider-Man during that time, so I ain't like none of the movies during that time. They were all cheesy to me. So
Nah, I still.
that's the
disagree
that's the
with
perfect
Spider-Man.
word, John. Cheesy. They were
Mhm.
cheesy.
I disagree about
I
Spider-Man.
enjoyed the movies, but there was a little that was just like the theme for the Marvel movies at that time.
Yeah, they were. They perfect word. Cheesy.
Just a little cheesy. The X-Men movies was a little edgy. Obviously, Blade was not cheesy, but
Blade
that's what I'm
flipped the
saying.
script on their ass. And that's Blade showed them the potential of what you can do. Like Blade said, look, we can tell real fucking stories. It's a lot of good comics with a lot of depth.
Mhm.
That's what these comics and these movies don't have. Depth.
I mean, I agree with you. Sometimes they don't have depth, but
And
Yeah, I
that's
just
why
feel like
so
Blade really saved the MCU, man.
it did. Shout out to
They
Blade.
put all their tokens on Blade, and boom, look where they at now.
So you call Blade a token black guy?
No, he was the
You just
Blade
said
was the-
you just said they put all their tokens on Blade.
Yeah.
That was literally your words. So you just
Yeah,
called
because-
Blade a token black guy.
No, you misconstrued the words. I said they put all their
Did you not
tokens
use
in.
token?
Literally, if Blade would have
Did you not use token? Did you not use token?
I did use token, but
It's
not
Blade black.
in that
It's Blade black.
terminology.
It's Blade black.
Yes.
Token black guy. Thank you. Racist. Cool.
He's not the token black guy.
Delete this.
Cool.
I just meant the pie.
I just meant in terms of if Blade would have failed, this MCU would have not existed as.
Oh my God!
You could say
Did you just really call John racist?
Different analogy.
I ain't say John racist.
AC, you making me hot.
John, cool.
Oh my God!
But I meant.
Can you please delete this?
No, don't delete nothing. No. You keep it all.
So, I meant as you heard tokens and coins. Like obviously, you put all your coins, all your eggs in the basket. That's the terminology I was using. But it's
episode should be called Token Blade Guy.
No, please God, no. Oh my God, Devin. No.
It is what it is, man.
That's OD. Really? That's what we on right now?
Look, that's from John's mouth, man.
John didn't mean it like that. How can he Spanish? How can he be racist?
We just Spanish. Left Black History.
John is Spanish.
Jonathan is a whole.
All right.
Let's get into it. Oh my God.
Y'all know what type of time I'm on when I step in the scene, man. Had them bottles ready. Had them sparkles ready. It's gonna be a good night. Last time around, it was different. Somebody tell them pay attention, nigga.
Yeah. Welcome to this brand new episode of Another Shitty Opinion podcast. Your boy John, my co-host Bree, my guy Drew.
What's up?
Big member of the C2 family. Catch him on OSA a lot, and his good, bad, and the binge-worthy coming soon. To streaming platform near you. And my guy Dev, the host of the back.
Yo.
And we just had an interesting opening conversation, but let's get into the episode. It's a few people I feel like it's just newsworthy. Like no matter what they do, they say it's just like I don't know if it's their. Some of them I'll say is their intent. I feel like some of it is their intent, but I just at this point I just feel like anything Jada Pinkett Smith does is just gonna ruffle feathers.
People don't like her. That's what people don't like her now.
So she basically said being married to Will Smith cost her low offers in the financial department, and obviously there's always been pay gaps in all industries when it comes to men and women. There's pay gaps, but she says being married to Will made it, I guess, worse for her in getting roles or getting close to equal pay in roles, which I guess I wouldn't think it would have that effect. I would think it would have the opposite effect, in my opinion, but I'm not in that industry, so I wouldn't know. What's your thoughts on this?
I think Jada says things just to say things at this point. Because, like you said, John, at one point, Will Smith was the biggest actor in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest actor in Hollywood. If anything, you being Jada Pinkett Smith, and you're Will Smith's wife,
and you have a solid career before that.
Can't nobody lowball you, knowing what your husband is getting from Hollywood. You can talk your shit. You can come in there and I'm not saying demand his price, but you definitely probably got more roles because of Will, and definitely got a bigger bag because of Will. What's Jada's standout role? What's that role that we like? Jada Pinkett killed this shit. Low Down Dirty Shame?
Set it off.
Set it off? Okay, that was what, 93?
Yeah.
And again, even with that, she ain't the standout. She's the last one out of them. When it comes to power of characters,
Queen Latifah than her.
It's Queen Latifah, Vivica, even the scary bitch.
Nah,
was
you
more,
can't put the scary bitch over Jada.
I'm saying she's
came out in
her role,
96. You already
her
came out in
acting.
96.
I'm saying her acting. They acting stood out more than Jada. Although Jada was supposed to be the star of the movie, she was technically the star of the movie. They were the supporting cast because the story was centered pretty much around her. They stole the show, so that's probably her biggest movie. But she wasn't. She didn't even have the best.
Jason's
she didn't do the
lyrics?
best. Yeah, and John, you going real far back.
I did not.
Those are just the movies I remember.
Because
I don't remember Jason Lyric at all.
And again, this is when these are pretty much pre-Will. But during her time with Will Smith,
she hasn't really made that much movies.
She
like
did,
that.
She did The Matrix. She was a part of that.
She wasn't like she was in it, but she wasn't one of the stars.
Right, exactly. But I'm saying Jada never like killed a role where it was like Jada Pinkett killed this shit. Jada Pinkett was absolutely outstanding. So if anything, her marriage to Will Smith made Jada Pinkett an A-list celebrity.
The Nutty Professor.
A movie I love.
A lot of her bigger roles came in the 90s. A lot of her bigger roles came in the 90s.
A movie I love, but I honestly, you could put anybody in that role and they did just fine. Because Janet was just as good.
Yeah,
Nutty Professor too.
And she had Menace to Society. All 90s movies. She was killing it in the 90s.
All in the 90s. So if anything, her being Will Smith's wife made her a A-list celebrity. So when it comes to your stature in Hollywood, will definitely boost your shit. So I would think at that point you could demand better roles. That's what I would ultimately think.
But they got married in 1997.
Mm-hmm.
And so like he wasn't Will Smith back then either. He didn't become Will Smith back then either.
Well, around Independence Day, Men in Black, I think is around that same time though. Like
but Will Smith's breakout role was Ali. You said he had the blockbusters, but that role I was like, oh shit.
Well, acting wise, yeah, him acting.
I'll say it was Ali, and then
and was she in Ali too?
I think so.
I think she's in Ali.
I think so too.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's in there, and I'm pretty sure she only got that role because of fucking Will Smith.
She is in Ali. If you go to Ali's cast, 1, 2, 3, 4, she's the 5th name.
Yeah, she's in that movie. She's in that movie, and she's only in the movie because of fucking Will Smith. So again, Jada just be saying shit because it's not like you were a standout A-list actress. Mm-hmm. You had some roles.
Hey, I think she hate Will because I feel like whenever, like at this point, everything she says is.
It sounds like just another way to shit on Will.
Yeah, like
I think the problem here is if y'all don't watch the Red Table Talk between her and Will, y'all really don't understand the dynamics of what happened in that relationship because they break it down. And I think the problem here is that Will kind of, I wouldn't say forced, but kind of made her feel guilty if she didn't marry him. So then she married him even though she didn't want to get married. And then it was like after she got married, okay, they had kids and all this other stuff. And then it was like Will cared more about, building this image of a perfect family than actually having a healthy relationship with Jada. And it was to a point where now Jada was just like, I'm tired of this shit. And so at some point, I think there's resentment towards Will.
Right.
And Will feels the same way because he said it on the Red Table Talk. And it's like, he feels some resentment because he, this is when he was forcing the kids to do certain things. And she was just like, you want us to live in this image of what you have in your head, which is a perfect family. And that's just not
not what's happening.
Or that's not just what's happening behind closed doors. And so it's like, it's a resentment that she has towards him.
What was the quote? I'm sorry to cut you off. The quote, we're gonna ride together, we're gonna die together, bad marriage for life. That was the quote that they ended with.
Yo, that's some stupid shit.
Bad marriage.
Yeah, but John, that doesn't mean you don't get resentment for the spouse, or you don't have resentment.
No. I'm just saying. I feel like that's them openly admitting like there is, and I'm just saying like at this point.
But that's recent. I'm saying, John, that's recent. What I'm saying to you is, between what they've said, it's been happening for years and years and years. So again, now it's like it's open, and I think now she has a relief that the shit ain't perfect and this is what their marriage is. And so now I just feel like she's just spilling out everything that she's felt in this marriage in the last few years, because now it's all on the table.
Well, I tell her the same thing I tell Cat Williams. Okay, we heard your story. What you gonna do? Because it sounds like a lot of excuses, but what is Jada Pinkett Smith is gonna do for Jada Pinkett Smith at this point? Other than talking about Will, because we only want to hear from you is when you talking about your marital issues or resentment towards Will. So what more do you have to offer other than shitting on y'all marriage and shitting on Will? Because everything you say, resentment and all, because it does sound like resentment, but what else are you going to do? What other tricks do you have other than discussing the ills of your marriage and your how bad it was to be married to Will Smith? What you gonna do next? It can't, every time you're in the headlines, it can't be Jada making another hate Will statement. We've been listening to this shit for the last couple of years now. What are you gonna do next? Other than what you've already been doing. Because it's just a retelling of the same bullshit we've been hearing all quarantine.
It's
just another hotline. Will made it a hot life. She made it a hotline and shit. She keep coming with something else. All right, what you gonna do next, Jada? Because we've heard you. Y'all, I don't know if they together or separated or whatever their situation may be at this point.
It's separate at this point. It's over.
What are you gonna do next?
File for divorce.
Other than fuck the marital shit. File for divorce, all that shit. We ain't even gotta hear about that. What is Jada Pinkett gonna do? Is all this shit that affected your career and all this and shit? You sound like all these other disgruntled niggas in Hollywood. What are you gonna do?
I mean,
are you gonna do something? No, you not. Only time we hearing about you is when you talking about him. Do something.
But just like you said, Dev, like just like this whole conversation, how the conversation started, she hasn't been like on the scene in like movies since the 90s. So she really doesn't, up till now, all she has is like this little amount of.
But she has had roles.
Talking about her marriage.
She has done roles though. She did the new Matrix. She's done roles. She's been in roles. She's done a new Matrix. She was in Girl Trip. She's landed. She's had roles. Jada has never, unfortunately, demanded the screen. She's not one of those actors. That's just what it is. She's a supporting actress.
She's big in the 90s. She killed the 90s, and then was like a thing. Obviously,
she was
married to. Those were the married years to Will.
She was active, getting roles, but again, nobody is going to Jada like Jada be murdering roles. She leaves it out all on the stage or on the film or on the screen. She's a okay actress. And she gets okay roles, and that's just what it's been. Prior to Will, during Will, she's been active, working. It's not like she didn't stop working when she was with Will. Yes, Will might have cast a shadow, a cloud over her because Will was such a bigger actor, bigger and better actor. But now you done shitted on him, and that's over, and y'all supposed to be moving on with y'all lives. Jada, what's the next thing for you other than talking about Will? Because when you was doing this girl trip and all these other little roles and shit, you were working. You can continue to work, and you don't have to keep making the ills of your relationship the main stage for who you are. Get back to acting.
True.
But you can't, because you use that as a you use your disdain for Will as I can't think of the word right now, but as a reason for you not being who you think you were supposed to be. What word am I looking for? Maybe y'all can help me.
Not as a reason, you're looking for a different word for, but I mean, nah, you kind of had the right word as a reason to why
you're not bigger than being Will Smith's wife. Because you ain't bigger than being Will Smith's wife, and that's just what it is. Your acting hasn't been bigger than you being Will Smith's wife.
Yeah, that's kind of cold. Like,
it's the fact though.
That's kind of cold. Shit, ain't nothing wrong with being a supporting actress. Like,
it ain't.
A lot of people are supporting actors
and make a whole career out of it.
Make a whole career, yeah.
Make a whole career out of it. Do that. But I don't want to keep hearing about Jada Pinkett Smith only when it's something to speak in regards to their marriage.
But again, if people keep asking, what is she supposed to say?
I got a new movie coming out. It's called So and So and So and So. It's starring myself and I. I wrote it, produced it. I got a lot going on. I want to move forward in my life. I don't want to keep talking about Will and our marriage.
I mean, cause you could say no comment sometimes like that.
True. All she gotta do is make one blank statement. You know what? At this point, we've given you guys all that we can give y'all. At this point, we're both moving forward with our life. I want to get back to blah, 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 whatever she think her future is. And I'm sure Will is going to do blah, 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 what he think his future is. We're going to continue to be great parents to our kids. And that's it. Now that way, you ain't got shit to ask her, but other than what she got going on, other than her and Will disdain. Because I'm pretty sure she got other shit going on.
Yeah.
I'd be done talking about this shit, especially if I want my other shit to be successful. I'm done. I'm done talking about this.
I think she should get, obviously she did the Red Table Tour. I think she should try to get one of those daytime TV host shows, those TV talk shows. There we go. She should get one of those, and I think that could be her next career.
I don't think she should do that because that's more on the line of the Red Table Talk. I think Jada just needs to act.
Maybe that's not what she wants to do. Maybe she just wants to get paid to talk.
The Red.
No, I'm just again. You telling me what you think she should do. I'm telling you what I think she should do. I don't know what she want to do, but I think if she does a daytime show, people will be looking for more of the gossip, more red table talk shit, more indulgent in her personal life. That's what I'm saying. Like I think she's given more than enough in regards to a look into her personal life. So I've heard that they've been working on a new girls trip for some couple of years now. Get back on screen, get her act together.
I mean, she produced a girl trip.
Right. So and everybody, when that came out, everybody loved keep producing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Find love in you. Whatever her passion is, maybe acting ain't her passion no more, but maybe writing and producing is her thing now. Get into that bag. Talk about being excited about your next venture. That's it. Like, I'm tired of hearing the same fucking story. We've been listening to it for 4 years now.
It's been 4 years?
Bro, it's been the whole COVID.
Did it start before COVID or it started during COVID?
I don't know. It's around the same time, 4 or 5 years.
When did all this out season start? It's like 2019. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So
he's the one who started this shit. We don't say nothing about his ass.
what's to say about this nigga? Ain't nobody talking about August Alsina.
Or this or August.
Like last time we heard about him, he was boy loving. Remember, he like him and his boyfriend got a cologne and shit now. So ain't nobody
buy it for you?
Huh?
Want me to buy it for you?
If it smell good, shit, I ain't got nothing against it. If it smell good, it's called I think it's called boy pussy. But if it smell good, I'll wear it.
No, okay. I mean,
It is crazy, but it's the nonstop. That cycle that keeps on spinning. But from one actress to another actress, Gweneth Paltrow recently says he feels white women should mirror black women's approach to self-love. And this comment has gotten some mixed reviews. Some people feel like it's offensive, while some people feel like they get the message and feel like she wasn't trying to be offensive. But her statement was that white women should mirror the self-love approach that black women have. Self-love. Drew's laughing.
Wow. Okay. Nah, I'm just taking that shit in.
Who has a take on it?
So Bree, you being a black woman, do you want
a black woman? How you feel about Gweneth?
I don't know where she learned that we have self-love. I mean, now it's becoming a thing, but I feel like past has never been a thing. Black women have learned to love themselves because we had no choice but to learn to love ourselves, because the world don't love us. They copy us. They take from us, but they don't love us. So we've had to learn to love ourselves. So let's be honest. That's not by choice. That's by we have no choice but to love ourselves because the world don't love us. So for her to say that, I need her white ass to sit down if we want to get into it, because black women we see the problem here is white women have always had the blonde hair and the love and they take from us the styles, the way we talk, the way we walk, and so the world has loved them for it. So for her to say we need to mimic that's just another thing you want to take from us. So perfectly
said. Although I get what Gweneth Paltrow trying to say, but it comes from a place of privilege,
right?
And it's like, Gweneth, you are the stereotypical definition of what beauty is supposed to be: tall, thin, white, blonde. You are what the world deems as
beautiful,
the matriarch of beauty.
Right.
So it's entitled in a sense, because it's like, I understand what you're saying, because black women are powerful and have to put on the bravado of I'm woman, hear me roar, I'm strong, I'm beautiful, I am woman type shit, because for the longest the world has told black women that they are ugly, that their features are not appreciated.
Or they're not loved.
They're not loved. Their hair is this, their lips is this, their nose is this, they're fat, their cheeks is this, their thighs is that. So black women had to empower themselves and truly find the love in themselves from deep, when the world don't see that. Now, people are trying to pick up on black women and shit, because black women is the model for everything that's beautiful, because everything black women do, the world fucking copies.
Right.
And so Gweneth is right but she has no place to say it because she is the definition of privilege. She is the definition of stereotypical beauty in America and even in the fucking world. So I appreciate her trying to support the sisters, but it's just like, stand over there, because again, you come from privilege. I hear you, but shut up.
I think she just. I mean, I think she just said what she had a point. She had, but no. This is listen. Let me land here.
I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about the idiot on the other. What the hell is going on?
What happened? No, we're good.
Are you gonna talk about Johnny? I didn't see what Johnny was doing.
I didn't see what he did either.
Okay, go ahead, Drew.
Okay, what she said. I think she had a point like where she was trying to say, which she said it horribly. Could have been like everybody should like have an opportunity to love themselves, like, but she just said it in a horrible way by speaking on the black woman part. Like,
exactly.
She didn't have to say the black woman part.
Right.
But the whole message where everybody should love themselves, but yeah, like she had a good message. She just said it horribly.
That's like her saying, like, it's racist. It's like, it's low-key racist and shit. It's like, if you be like, yo, you see how, if she say something like, you see how black folks make something out of nothing? Like, we gotta be like that. We gotta be creative like the blacks. It's like, yeah, bitch, we are, but that's still racist. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I hear you, but it still there's some underlying racism in there and shit. Like, because again, you sitting back saying we need to love ourselves like black women. Bitch, how you know how black women love themselves? Shut up. Like
love yourself. She said the approach. She said the approach.
Like love yourself like you love your. Just say we need to love ourselves more. Don't compare it to black women, because the reason why black women had to be the way that they are and feel the way that they feel and empower themselves the way they have to empower them is because the world is against them. It's different for you.
Yeah.
So you can never feel or have that fire and fight in you because you don't go through the struggle. All that shit, everything black people do comes from breaking through struggle.
Right.
Yeah.
Everything we do creatively, artistically, the way we approach the world is because we're fighting against the struggle, the system. And we continue to shine with everybody against us. Black women is the most hated and copied fucking thing on this planet. So all that power that you see in a black woman is because the world is continuing to push against them. So you can never understand or fucking quantify the power and beauty when it comes to black women, because you don't have to face the struggle. So it becomes a little bit privilege for you to say something like that, because although you are hitting on the mark, you just don't have the right vantage point to have this opinion.
Well said. Well said.
I want to hear Johnny's take on it.
And we love black women.
We do.
Well, Johnny didn't say we do.
John said, well.
Yeah, John said, what up, John? You love black women, don't you?
John, let John talk.
Don't force it on him, Drew. Don't force it on him.
Go ahead, John.
Y'all already called Blader talking.
What does you want me to say? I agree.
No, I don't want to hear that you agree. I want to hear your take.
It's like Dev explained. It's one of those where we get where you're coming from, but you could have used a better analogy or a better comparison, because it's like, I don't know what the word for it, but it's like, in a way, somewhat of a backwards compliment, backhanded compliment. That's what you said. Backhanded compliment.
Yeah, backhanded compliment.
It's just one of those statements. It's like, you ain't mean to, like,
You didn't need to
like
insult
again. You're
them
saying
kinda,
the woman's, but the black woman's self-love is struggle big, but in her eyes, she's looking at that struggle and them weathering the storm and going through that adversity, that fire that Dev just spoke about, and the way she's looking at it is like, damn, if I could just spark a fire like how they have that fire going, maybe I'll love myself better or whatnot. But obviously, it's the tales of two different situations. One is basically sink or swim. The other is I don't have to, I don't have to get in the pool today. She has obviously the privilege. But yeah, it's just backhanded compliment. Like, I get what she was trying to say, and if she wants to try to, spark a fire to love herself that way through whatever adversity, that's albeit. But she,
So do you love black women, Johnny?
Do I love black women? Yes, I love black women. What? But yeah, she just wants to feel, she just wants to love herself. That's all. But
nah, she wants to love herself like black women love herself, like they love themselves, and that's the problem. You can never. Right. That's like me saying, "Well, I want to be." Give me an example of. I want to be privileged like a white woman. I would never know that feeling because I ain't a white woman. So you will never know what it is to love yourself like a black woman loves yourself. And this is my problem with white people. It's always that I want to wear braids like black people wear braids. No matter how much you put braids in your hair, you still won't rock it like a black woman because we are two different people. We are two different people, and what we do, you cannot do. What we have been through, you have not even touched the surface of it. So again, just because you you have acting gigs with other black women don't make you part of the black community. Just because you stand with us and march with us don't make you black. And I don't know how many times I gotta keep saying this shit. Just because you say Black Lives Matters with us doesn't make you black or part of the community, or does that not get you invited to the barbecues? It just makes you aware of what's going on. That's the difference.
Some white people are invited to.
Yeah, Bree, that's why we love you.
Ain't no white person invited to the motherfucking barbecue.
If there boys and sing.
Damn,
There's a few white people invited to the barbecue though.
Like who? Yeah, because Justin Timberlake wasn't.
Justin came.
Yeah, invite these white people, and then they automatically go back. I
can't think of nobody offhand right now.
They Rick Nick and
Dev's second favorite rapper could go to the barbecue.
Who is my second favorite rapper? Drake?
Listen.
No.
Jay-Z.
The problem here is
this is a conversation we're having. Who's your second favorite rapper, Dev?
You know who your second favorite rapper is, Devin?
Jay-Z.
Eminem. So with that being said, with that being said,
who you say?
He said Eminem.
Bro, I do not like that white man.
Listen, here's my problem with that. Y'all say, oh, certain people were invited to the barbecue, and then a couple of years down the line, they renege and they go back to their white culture.
That's always the case for everybody.
Tell me one person that has. You said, "Oh, Miley Cyrus." There was a time.
I never said she was.
Yes, you think you
like a barbecue.
Yes, you
I like the music.
I'm not gonna lie. That little phase was horrible, and she said some fucked up shit about it too.
Yeah, she was going through some trauma at that time.
But Devin was like, Devin was rocking with her hard. Devin was rocking with her hard. He had that Jordan song that she had playing.
That was Mike Will's song featuring Miley Cyrus.
Yo, he was going hard for
her. Her wanting to be, you call for a white person, they wanted to be black.
Right. And so then once that black community hit, she was like, "Oh no, I'm going back to my country." Shit.
I just can't remember what.
I haven't met one white.
Look, next episode.
I'm
coming with a list of 5 people white people that's invited to the barbecue. I can't think of none right now.
Eminem is definitely invited to the barbecue.
A lot of people would say that for him. I probably wouldn't invite Eminem to none of barbecues.
After he talked about black women and how they this and this and that, you definitely not invite him to our barbecue.
I think Drew said something at this moment. I think Jack Harlow would be accepted at the barbecue.
I think that was Johnny that said that.
No, Bree said Jack Harlow.
I said that.
Okay,
Yeah,
Jack Harlow is somebody that I think culturally will be invited to the black barbecue.
He's gonna be another.
Jack Harlow could be at the HBCUs and shit.
He'll be that same white. What's the other white rapper that now is like totally white?
Eminem.
No, he had tattoos all over his face.
MGK, yeah.
I was writing hard for him in the black community, and all of a sudden now
he had MGK had one song. He had one.
Whatever. I listen. None of y'all white people invited to the fucking barbecue.
What?
Because y'all gonna spark something in the old black folks of yes, master. Yes, master. Y'all can't come to my motherfucking barbecue. Stay y'all asses. Let's be honest.
I know my dad, he be like, who the hell is this mayonnaise looking nigga here?
So to the Johnson's barbecue, you're not inviting Trump?
No, I would.
Hell no. My dad is still on Trump. Trump get shit. Trump and Biden both get beat up.
I'm just naming famous white people. We're talking about white people.
I don't have no white person off here other than Jack Harlow because he's fairly new. I'm gonna come with a list, and I'm going all time.
Jack Harlow of Eminem, though. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think
because he's racist.
Justin Timberlake.
Jack Harlow is more black than Eminem.
Eminem racist. And Johnny gonna say he's not, but
that is a crazy conversation,
racist, bro. Because I think more black women will accept Jack Harlow over Eminem. Eminem is a white man. He's really white. He's really a white man.
They are both white.
Jack Harlow is a cool white boy. Eminem is a white dude that raps.
And he says,
yeah, I said what I said. I said what I said, Drew. He's a white man that raps. Jack Harlow is the cool.
Eminem is a white man that raps.
Yeah, Eminem is a white dude that raps. Jack Harlow is a cool white dude.
But let's be honest. This is a question to y'all too. Hey, be quiet. Listen to this. Do you see Eminem marrying a black woman before Jack Harlow dates a black woman?
Eminem would never be with a black woman.
Can you let them answer? I just said for them too, not for you.
I don't know Eminem's preference like that.
Just I'm saying from your advantage.
I don't even know. Jack Harlow probably.
You know, do we have any knowledge of Jack Harlow dating a black woman before?
No. Yes, that's what I'm saying. We don't have no knowledge. I'm saying because she's saying from the vantage point of his image, Jack Harlow looked like a nigga that he'll fuck with the sisters, whereas Eminem
he's playing on the image and. Yeah, biting the bait.
So I'm only going. That's all we can go off. Because all I know about Eminem is fantastic, bombastic, gymnastic, drumtastic. I slept with my mother's son, corpse bun. With the time it comes, I'm gonna run for fun.
All I know of Eminem, all I know from Eminem is the comments he made about black women. And if you love black women, you don't make those kind of comments about black women.
Nah, I don't remember the comments that he made about black women. So
you can look it up because it's still on the internet.
Yeah, a black woman broke his heart, Drew. Black woman broke his heart.
Okay, so because of black woman broke your heart, you allowed to.
It's not justification.
Okay, because
it's not justification.
That doesn't make sense to me. So then, if that's the case, then Will Smith can talk about Jada in any way or any black woman because. A black woman basically broke his heart. If
he chose, I promise you, if Will Smith was to go on a tirade, even though it's two different people, because Will Smith is actually black, so it's two different people. I guarantee you, Will Smith was to go on a tirade one day, a lot of people will dead ass pat him on the back like, "Oh, finally he spoke up. Oh shit, he finally said something. Like finally." That's why I said those are two different situations. If you used to really go crazy one day, I feel like a lot of people.
John, you say that, but the white bitch broke his heart too, and he still continues to marry and date white women.
Who are you talking about?
And that bitch really broke his heart.
Who are you talking about?
The one he had a baby with. That he made mad songs.
Oh, Kim?
The one that he be talking crazy about? He talk crazy about her too.
Yeah, but that didn't stop him from fucking with white women. Get my point.
No, I
Get where I'm getting to.
I don't know who he. I don't know who's
Yeah,
dating.
he's married to a white woman.
We don't know.
Yes,
who
we have.
he's fucking with, except for one person.
No, we've seen his wife recently. So again,
I found the list of white people
private.
from the root. The root say white people that are invited to the cookout. All right. One of them they say is Tom Holland, Spider-Man.
It's because he's dating a half black, half white woman. Okay.
Another one they said Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders can come to the cookout. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Bernie can come to the cookout. He was
alive during the slave. I mean
Bernie a real one.
He was alive during
Bernie a real one. Bernie could come.
What's that? The segregation. He can't come to my barbecue.
Yeah, Bernie was around. He definitely sharecropping, but Bernie a real one. Another one is Adele. They say
Adele can't come to my barbecue.
Adele, she was just at the West Indian Day parade. She's
married to that black man now.
Yeah, but she was there and ain't nobody say nothing.
But yeah, she can't. But I'm saying my barbecue, she's not invited. She could perform.
I gotta take this one off. Maybe a year or two, he could have, but not now. They got Travis Kelce. He can't come no more.
Travis Kelce can come.
Football player, Dave Taylor Swift. Last year, a year ago, he could have, but not now.
Why a year ago?
Taylor Swift?
Yeah, because he dates Taylor Swift and his whole style changed. He went from white man fuck with the sisters to redneck white man. So yeah, he can't come.
And he has to stand up and defended that black woman. I don't like that.
Some say Daniel Radcliffe, Harry Potter.
Oh man, Harry Potter.
No, he cannot.
Harry can. They say Thor, Chris Hemsworth can come to the
Thor can come
barbecue. They say Chris Pine. He was
Star Trek. He was in Star Trek.
He was in Wonder Woman. He was in Horrible Bosses too. He was the son that killed the father.
I wouldn't
know. Also, yeah, like Wonder Woman too, but that was
they put Thor. They put Robert Downey Jr. They put Iron Man.
RDJ can definitely come. They don't even have RDJ on the list, but RDJ can come every day.
Who's RDJ?
Robert Downey Jr.
Iron Man.
He went through white people problems. I'm
a white dude dressed as the black dude.
Especially after he did that shit, he definitely can't come his racist ass.
Bro, he did blackface and didn't get canceled. That's the real shit right there.
So we applaud that.
It was different times, though. Definitely different times.
That's why he's such a real nigga.
It was different times, bro. Nobody.
Bro, he did blackface. Bro did blackface.
He really did though. Tropic Thunder was in the movie theaters, bro. Like nobody gave a fuck about you.
RDJ could come. I gotta find some more. I don't agree with everybody on this list. There's a lot of old white women, a lot of alphabet people, but I gotta create my own top 5. I'm gonna create a top 5. Robert Thicke.
Robert Thicke cannot come to the party.
Fab 5.
I mean, he only had drug issues. Robert Downey Jr. is a good guy.
He did blackface. How y'all ignore these? We
just like everybody ignored it.
What about Jim Carrey?
James Carrey. Another one who's
you said James.
Word.
That's actually his real name.
Just because he was in Living Color doesn't mean he's invited to the barbecue.
Yo, James is respected by the brothers.
Okay.
James is respected.
Yeah, I'll come up with a list. Top 5.
I'm not coming up with a list
next week.
I'm not coming up with a list. I'm telling you right now, you're not gonna get.
She ain't gonna come up with a list
because I'm not inviting white people to my barbecue.
5 white people invited to the cookout.
Y'all can do that. I'll just exit left.
I don't
support.
I want to do a list.
I don't support that type of behavior in my cookouts.
You never let white people come to the
Tina Marie.
I'm sorry?
Tina Marie.
Devin, he's asking me a question.
Tina Marie.
Okay, he's asking me a question.
So you've been to a lot of cookouts, right? You never invited no white people?
She ain't been to no damn cookout.
I can't say what I've been in.
She been to the church functions. And there's a whole lot of Spanish folks. Niggas ain't even invited.
No, I've had friends, you idiot.
Oh, no,
Charade
it's crazy.
barbecue.
You know what's crazy? Brie, the rapper. I just thought about the rapper you was talking about wasn't MGK. You was talking about Post Malone.
Oh, Post Malone.
Yeah, that's
Because
why I was
MGK,
like,
MGK don't
But
got the
see,
fringe
MGK
tattoos
don't
on
have
his
no
face.
face tattoos.
Post was never accepted by the black folks anyway because he came in cooning.
That's
And
on fire. I
then
don't care what you say. White
That song
Iverson
was
was
fire.
fire.
White Iverson
Bro,
was fire.
no, White Iverson is a song that grew on you,
Nah,
but
that shit was fire.
initially Post wasn't accepted. It's like, yo, who the fuck is this white boy? Like, what's wrong with him? And then he became a star, and you can't not acknowledge how big of a star he was. But Post was never with us. Like, he was never fully with us.
These white people are never fully with us. They can't to my shit.
Post was just a pop star.
He transitioned. He made smart decision. He did hip hop and transition.
Yeah,
That was a smart decision.
At the end of the day,
Yeah, everybody in hip hop transitions. You either become a movie star or you do something else.
Yo, at the end of the day, all the rap stars wish they could really transition into another area that garners
Jay-Z didn't wish he
money
didn't
than what they
transition
really
to
have.
shit.
Huh?
Jay-Z transitioned into entrepreneurship.
Everybody.
Owning businesses, John. That's not transitioning into shit.
That's his career now. Jay-Z's not looked at as a rapper. He's looked at as a mogul. That's what he's looked at. That's his trend.
That's not white though. That's not like
a white thing. Yeah, that's you. Again, he is always and will always be looked at as a rapper.
I just said everybody in hip hop.
He would never be honest, Devin. He would never be anything other than a rapper.
He's a
no, that's kind of wrong.
He actually talked about that. Yeah, he doesn't want to be. He looks at himself past a rapper. He's not a rapper no more.
Yes, he is bigger than that now because he does so much other. But his Jay-Z's quantifier, his identity is he was a rapper who turned into a large entrepreneur.
Yeah, but that was his transition. Most people in hip hop, they transition.
They're not gonna mention Jay-Z without. They're not gonna omit the rap part of it. They're not just gonna say Jay-Z is an entrepreneur who has blah 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 blah.
Yeah, rapper will be rapper turned entrepreneur. That's what they'll say. Rapper turned entrepreneur.
Yeah, so
I'm just saying everyone just
always be a quantifier for Jay-Z.
You gotta have it right there because that was a significant part of his life.
Right, and so that's my point, Drew. Because it was such a significant part of his life, it's something that we'll never omit from Jay-Z and his identity.
Okay. Yeah, nobody's admitting it. We're just saying he just transitioned from it. He's evolved. He's not. That's not him no more.
Yeah, that was.
You said he's bigger than that now.
They don't want. John is not saying we don't. He wants to be solely as this entrepreneur. We already know that 40 years you was this thing. Now he's interested to being a business mogul and entrepreneur. Yes. You can be both. You can be both. Yeah. Oh, Cleveland won. Shit.
I'm gonna say, who was gonna? But yeah, everybody transitions. It's a part. You get into one field to get into the other.
John went from podcast to porn. Gay porn.
I wanted to make that transition. I could, but which
gay
one you
porn.
But I think podcasting will be looked at as the bigger field, so that would be moving backwards.
From gay porn?
Porn is actually a big deal.
Obviously, I'm not doing that. I'm talking about the field.
It's a really big thing.
But Devin said gay porn, and you said
that's a career. For my career, I wouldn't go there. That's kind of. I should have started there and then did podcasting, but I'll be going backwards.
I'm talking about the field. I ain't talking about a specific genre in that field.
Yeah.
Great. Let's get canceled.
Gay.
But either way, again, But again, everyone transitions. So, you know, everyone transitions. They enter the field and they move on.
Yeah, I ain't mad at Miley Cyrus and all them.
No, listen, she definitely said some foul shit though, so she doesn't get a pass. I do rock with her, but she said some foul shit.
She said some foul shit, but Eminem gets a pass for the foul shit he said about black women.
It's two different things. Two different.
So
things.
Explain to me. Just because you get hurt by somebody, if you hurt my feelings, so I'm allowed to then generalize all black people.
No.
But this is my thing, John. You want to make an excuse for him, then you got to make an excuse for
I'm not making an excuse.
You did. You said because he got hurt by a black woman, it justifies the fact that he made this rant about all black women.
He said it's different, but he never said what's different.
I never justified it.
He did. He did.
In the
beginning, he did,
Devin. It's different. I'm trying to hear what's the difference, because what's the difference, John?
Can I explain? The difference is whether you like it or not, he's still involved in it. He doesn't look at himself above the black culture and the stuff that y'all would say a white person trying to be black. He doesn't look at himself above that. At the end of the day, Eminem became so big, he's still under a black man. A black man still. At the end of the day,
means he respects the black man, but he doesn't respect a black woman. And any black man who stands by a white man who doesn't respect the black woman culture, to me, it doesn't make sense.
Obviously, because that's not that. It was that when he was younger. He said some fucked up shit when he was younger. And he's lived a long time since. So obviously, he's been in the rooms and if these individuals were stand-up individuals, they would have checked them about it and got a feel of like, oh, they would know, oh, such and such ain't fucking with this. They would know. And I will give them the benefit of the doubt that if it was that, they wouldn't fuck with him.
So what basically John is saying is Molly said what she said and removed herself from the black spaces.
Yeah, she belittled the whole shit, made it seem like it was beneath her. She was doing certain shit because it was that. I just can't remember word for word, but that's what basically she said. The other guy's still involved, and he's still, obviously he's white, but he's still considered the guest into the culture, but he's more passionate, and he actually loves the culture. He said some fucked up shit, yes, he did. He did say some fucked up shit. Yes. I never justify what he said. But
it's justifying, but you justifying it by saying, but he surrounds himself with black people. And because of that, because he hangs around black people, he must love black people. But his words contradict what he said. So if your words contradict what you're saying, it would have been different. It would have been different, John, if he would have said what he said and then married a black woman and said, like, nah, it was that particular black woman. It was that black woman over there. But ever since that, we've never seen Eminem fuck with a black woman. We've never seen
Eminem fuck with nobody, really.
We don't know his relationship.
We don't know his personal life.
That's what I'm saying. You can't say that. We don't know. Everyone can assume it because we don't know. We don't know Eminem. The only thing we can say that we know of Eminem was there was a encounter with Mariah Carey at one point. Because that was put in music. Other than that, we don't know nothing about his dating history.
We only know one person that he ever dated. That was his
and then before Mariah, it was his dating mom. He keeps a private lifestyle. But my point is, if it was that, I feel like the black men that's around him wouldn't be going for that if it was that. Obviously, he said some fucked up shit when he was younger. And he's grown. Obviously, he knows he said some fucked up shit. But I'm saying if he really felt how he felt, and that's how he really feels, shit would be different. But I don't think that's how he really feels. I think he was. I'm not justifying it. I'm just saying he was young and dumb and said some foul shit. Should he be checked for it? Yes. I'm pretty sure he's apologized about it. When the shit.
And you saying so with him remaining in the culture, he's had time to grow from those feelings because he never removed himself from it. And I'm pretty sure working in this culture that he's around black and brown.
And he's worked with black and brown women. And so, he's worked with them.
Other than Miley Cyrus, who removed herself, he's had time to grow.
But Miley
She had
Cyrus
time. She had time to grow, but she made it like a point to distance herself. Like
No, but I'm saying
apologized
growing in the sense of him still being around it, being around black culture, whereas Miley has went, country and
yeah, she's straight. She's straight. She kind of trashed it in a way. Like if you ever see the comments, you understand what I'm saying.
But she's also apologized for those comments. So
which ones?
She's apologized for those comments, and she's
which ones? I never seen her apologize.
There was an apology that she made.
I'm pretty sure she apologized because it's fucking. That's what you do. You say foul shit and then you apologize later. That's how this world works. You speak your truth, and then to keep your career going, you go on some bullshit PR and say, yes, I was going through something. I'm sorry. But what the difference I hear is we haven't seen Miley around black folks or do music with black folks since. Whereas
she's got to apologize. You agree?
M's career and culture is dominated by black and brown people. So even with his fuck up, he's able to correct it or be checked on it because he's always around colored folks. That's what John is saying.
I'm saying I would give the people he's around the benefit of the doubt that they're stand-up gentlemen, and I'm pretty sure that if they felt like he felt that, there will be an issue and it will be known. But I don't think, again, he said some fucked up shit, but I don't think that's how he felt. He just said some fucked up shit. Obviously, he's white, so he has to live with it. It's out. Everybody can hear it. But again, he's still a part of the culture that people shit on. He bigs it up. He loves it. Anytime he talks about it, he talks in high regard of hip hop because that's what he loves. That's
not the culture. Let's make this very clear. He doesn't talk about the culture itself, meaning the black community. What he talks about is the hip hop, which he is known for. So it's two different things. Because like I said earlier, you can hang around black people, don't make you black. You can live in the trailers, but doesn't make you black. So John, he can talk about the hip hop portion, but he can never big up or talk about the black culture in sense because he's not black. He's still a white man.
But wouldn't that hip hop culture and black culture wouldn't be one and the same because hip hop is black? No, and by him bigging up hip hop is him bigging up black culture because hip hop is a big part of black culture. So if he bigs it up, as a big part of black culture is hip hop, and if he bigs it up, he's bigging up black culture.
That's not the truth, John. There is shit that he cannot talk about. There's shit he would never understand because he's still a white man.
I'm not saying he would never. I never said he would understand it.
He can never talk about the black culture because he's never lived the black culture. I can never speak about. I can listen to country. There's country singers, but they can never talk about the white culture. They could big up country music all they want, but they can never talk about the white culture and the country life. In the sense of like the white life, they can never talk about that part.
I don't know what the white life is. There isn't really.
Yeah, the privilege. We talk about Eminem, but Eminem has privilege. No matter what you say, no matter what you think, Eminem is always gonna have privilege. Always.
Yeah, because he's white. Yes.
There's things that he would never understand. Even though he's friends with Dre, there would be nothing he understands of what Dre went through in his life. Eminem could talk about his shit, but there is no way in hell he can talk about Dre shit.
I mean, they grew up in different parts of the world, so yeah, you can kind of say that.
She ain't saying that since she's talking about being a black man. He can never speak on experiences, whether countrywide or not. Black people, we go through similar stuff regardless of where you from. So there's a lot of things that Eminem can't speak, a vantage point he can never speak from because he's solely a white man. Whereas me being from Chicago, y'all being from New York, Dre being from LA, there's still similarity and commonality, or that ain't even a word, but there is similar things that we all go through as black people. So whether it's hip hop or not, there is always a similarities in culture and things that we face solely because we Black, and that's something that Eminem will not be able to identify with. Yes, he can show appreciation for a Black art form that allowed him to reach the masses. So he can speak on his appreciation for hip hop because of what hip hop has allowed him to do and contribute to and benefit from in this world. Yes, he can speak on that regard. But again, hip hop is a part of Black culture. It ain't the entirety of Black culture, but it is a portion of Black culture where he can speak to his appreciation for that portion.
I understand that completely, but we're acting like Eminem ain't grow up with Black people. Yeah, acting like he just grew up. I don't know.
That don't matter either. That don't matter either.
Nah, it does. It's because no matter what y'all say, obviously he will never know what it's like to feel as what it is to live as a Black man. But he could have that experience of his Black friend telling him, breaking it down to him. He can see when certain shit happens. He can still see that, regardless of him.
But it doesn't happen to him.
Yeah, I get what you. I get what. I get what you saying, John. But that's the same. That's kind of the same thing as Gweneth Paltrow, in sense like your vantage. Yes, you can see it. You can have a close vantage for it, but you'll never know the feelings and the things that you deal with. Yes, you can experience it from a close vantage point. Mm-hmm. Yes, you can have people that can close to you that can let you like really break down how it feels to be in these situations and how it feel to be treated as a Black man. But again, as a white person, period, in life, you can never truly identify with a Black person, regardless of how close you are. All you can do is empathize.
Right. It's empathy.
You can empathize with it, but you can never fully feel what it is. I get what you're saying. He did grow up in a poor place where it was Black and white. And so, yes, his vantage point to a lot of Black struggle or a lot of struggle is close, but it's different for Black and brown, Black and white people, regardless of how close you are.
You're separating that basically saying there's the white poor struggle and there's the Black poor struggle, and
there is a difference.
Yeah, and there's a difference.
I'm not disagreeing with that, but I'm just saying I'm saying it's just different when you grow up and
it's levels to it. Yeah, it's levels to it.
Because it's white people that we know that's grown up in the hood, and that doesn't make them closer to it. They comprehend that's not what they are, but that's what they grew up on. Regardless, that's what they grew up on. So they get their love from their people. That rock with them, but they always know that they are what they are. But people still rock with them because they grew up. They went through different adversities. They may be separate adversities, but they went through adversities where they were together when certain adversities took place.
Yes, it's levels. Like I said, it's levels to it. But at the same time, it's always empathize. You can always empathize because we all go through struggle. But again, the struggles are definitely different. Yes, there are some similarities in struggle because of proximity. So you are right in that portion, whereas I grew up with a lot of Spanish people, Mexican people and shit that, similar struggles, but different struggles because we're in proximity to each other. But again, I can only empathize with their shit and they can empathize with mine, but it was never the same. Like there's some similarities, but wholeheartedly, it ain't the same. There is empathy though, because we are in the struggle in the same like neighborhood and shit like that. But Eminem, again, like you said, it's not like Logic. I can't even really speak for Logic because I don't know what his community was. But Eminem did grow up in the struggle around a lot of Black folks. So his vantage point is closer. But because your vantage point is closer, that doesn't mean that you are more qualified to speak in the Black space.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about as in qualification. I'm just saying it's obviously I'm just saying if what he said in those records is what he really felt, it would be a different situation. It wouldn't be as much of a, I just feel like the more people that try to take advantage or pushes, obviously the people that are not seeing eye to eye with him. So it's like I don't like him anyway, so I'm always talk about it, even though it's been a topic of conversation. He said what he said, and it has been addressed. He apologized, and his peers is still, he's worked with black women. He's worked with some of the biggest black women. If it was that, he would have worked with Rihanna. He wouldn't have worked with Beyonce. He wouldn't have worked with Nicki, and that's three of the biggest
and
black.
All these benefit this white man. But I'm gonna digress. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. We can move on. But I'm just saying it benefits him. It's not like it doesn't benefit him. It's not like he's working with the young black women who's coming up. No, it benefits him. So let's cut the shit and act like it doesn't benefit him. But okay.
You said if he was to marry a black woman, but you said if he was to marry a black woman, it'll be okay.
No, I said an example of what you're giving is he didn't come. You're what you basically said, and I'm gonna end with this. What you're basically saying is it's okay that he said what he said because he still hangs out with Dre and he still hangs out with 50 and he hangs out with all these black people, all these black men. But what I'm saying to you, give me a second. But what he said wasn't directed to the black man. It was directed to black women. So again, what I'm saying to you is because you saying he hangs around with these black men and they hold him accountable, it's all good. But don't get mad. But then you, at the same time, because he apologized, so did Miley. Miley apologized. So
what do we can leave it, but hold on, we can leave it here. But baby, what would be a good justification or what do Eminem need to do in order to right his wrong? He apologized. What from there can he do more to?
Listen, I'm not saying he needs to do any more. I'm just saying when Kevin Hart says stuff about the gay community, they hold him. It's gonna stick with them. It's gonna stick like that forever. So don't get mad when black women don't really fuck with Eminem because we feel some type of way about the comments and the shit that he said. Do you get what I'm saying? It's holding him accountable forever. It's just what it is. And again, because I personally, just because you rap with the black community, doesn't justify your words, or just because a black woman hurt you doesn't justify your words. So to me, you don't have to say anything. You can apologize. I didn't fuck with Miley before Miley said those racist comments because, of course, I can see Miley was using the black community to get where she needed to get to. The same thing I feel like with Eminem. You used the black community to get to where you needed to get to, and now that you are up here with now you're considered one of the best rappers, which is convenient because you're white. Now everybody just got to forget what you said. Nah, you said what you said. You meant what you said when you said it. Keep that energy when it comes to black women.
And regardless, Beyonce still worked with him. So at the end of the day, Beyonce, the queen for the whole movement, still worked with the man that knowingly he said those things. So
Beyonce don't talk for all black women. Beyonce don't talk for all black women. Neither does Nicki Minaj, and neither does Rihanna. These are billionaires. They don't talk for the common black woman. So again, Johnny missed me with that shit. The regular black woman, if they feel some type of way, they're allowed to feel some type of way. And I don't fuck with Eminem because I feel some type of way. I don't fuck with Miley because I felt some type of way.
And with that,
we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that.
Agree to disagree.
Speaking of Rihanna has just got paid some big bucks to perform at a wedding. I don't know. They've been.
Why didn't you pay Rihanna to come to our wedding?
Because I only got enough to get my big head cousin who looks similar to Rihanna.
But the I don't know how much she got paid, but she got paid a couple million.
$6 million.
You know what I'm saying? But the number has been fluctuating. It went from 5.
No, she said it was $6 million.
I saw something said 9.
No,
I'm saying it capped off at 9. So
it came out and said it was $6 million. Her and what's his name? Is it ASAP?
I just see other people talking. I ain't see her saying.
Oh, she said no, because now she's getting the backlash for the performance and how the performance went. And she was saying, like, I've gotten paid way much more. Like, if y'all really want to, this is kind of out of a favor for the couple.
Man,
she got paid either way. It seemed like she had a good time. Form.
I mean,
and she preggo.
Is she pregnant?
Yeah, I think she is though.
Again, I don't know.
I don't think she is.
Really,
I get a really good look at something.
I ain't gonna say she pregnant because I don't want to I don't want no trouble. I've done this before. Told women they were pregnant and I got in trouble for it. So I don't want to say she was pregnant, but she looked pregnant to me, and I think ASAP goal is to put as many babies in her as possible.
That's a
Why do you think that's his
possibility.
goal?
Because he tying that shit down. Like,
I think
you ain't going nowhere.
Well,
I'm gonna put 5 in you.
So basically, Deb just saying she got she gave birth to 2 babies. If she got pregnant, she just got a little extra weight to her. That's fine.
Right, that's all. That's it.
I mean, she still looked very good.
No, of course. Well, that was beautiful. Big head ass.
I'm talking about. Listen, I think when you invite somebody for your wedding, people are talking about her performance was bad. Listen, especially somebody
a breakout performance at a wedding like that.
Oh, they're looking for Super Bowl performance and shit. They think she's supposed to have shit coming off the Raptors and shit.
Yeah, but all that cost money.
Yeah,
but you're paying for Rihanna though. Like, you gotta come off the $6 million. Even if I don't sing good, you gotta come off of that. If you want me to perform, no matter what I fucking do, you gotta pay.
What is the biggest price for what you call like
wedding performance
like that?
Yeah, I don't know, but who can get a wedding performance bag like that currently, other than like Rihanna and Beyonce and fucking Taylor Swift?
Would you really pay for Taylor Swift to be at your wedding?
No, I'm saying who can get a bag like that?
Yeah,
all her songs are like heartbreak songs. At least Beyonce and Rihanna have more like love songs where we can actually get like the love moment with the couple. That's like me paying for Kanye to come at our wedding.
Rihanna even have them songs like that?
Who?
Rihanna have those type of songs like what Bree's talking about, those love songs.
Yes, she do.
What you mean? I don't get what type of songs.
Like love songs.
Like more lovey-dovey songs. Lovey-dovey songs.
Yeah.
Knowledge and type shit like that. Love shit.
She got party records and sex songs and shit. Like shit that you do at a wedding. Taylor Swift shit is all about somebody hurting her. So nobody want to hit that shit at no wedding.
That's like me paying Kanye West to come rap at my wedding.
Shit, I would. They're gonna play some shit.
but it's not a love song.
I ain't saying she a gold nigga, but she ain't messing with no broke nigga. I'm gonna hear
I swear to God,
go ahead, get down.
Punch in your face.
Say we want prenup. We want prenup. Yeah, we gonna get that bitch
for Kanye, you should be getting a prenup.
Kanye the only nigga that I pay for. I got $40.
But you singing the college dropout Kanye. What if he's on that 808s and heartbreak stuff at your wedding?
Oh shit, he can do the 808s too. I love that shit.
I think Kanye got some songs that you definitely play at a wedding.
Yeah,
like what?
Good Life.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Good Life,
bro. That shit. You don't play Good Life at a wedding, bro? That's weird.
He can play Flashing Lights.
Or he could play Don't Tell Me Nothing. He could play Power.
He can play Stronger.
He can play Stronger.
It's a bad wedding song.
You are taking on the
We're talking about performances.
Wait the heartbreak.
Yeah, I don't want that type of performance. The only person if I was to redo my wedding, the only person I would probably play is Snow.
Snow Allegra? Ooh,
yes.
Well, realistically, you want to get the songs. You might get him for the low. You gotta put some shit in his commissary, but you get him singing through the phone. Get my man R. Kelly.
Oh my God!
Throw some change.
Yo, stop, John. Yo.
Have on a video chat. You got 35 minutes.
Yeah, you get some shit.
That's
You'll
embarrassing
some shit.
to have at a wedding.
Yeah.
It's a reasonable price. You probably don't got paid
R. Kelly and his cellies in the background and shit.
Yeah, that's the background. That's the backup dancers and shit. I mean, it's backup singers. The backup singers. But he don't need that shit. But listen, that's a talented.
No, I wouldn't even.
Regardless of the fact that's still a talented.
I wouldn't even do that because he wouldn't get the kind of.
But at this point, are we? Is it at the point where we can say to Rihanna, "Okay, enough is enough. We need music."
Nope.
Yeah, it's. But we already know that she's not going to do it. Like
But ASAP said there's music coming out.
Yeah, she been lying about that for like. She been lying about that for 3 years.
There was a clip when she was in the car and she went live and they was talking about the album and she was like brushing it aside.
She's been lying about that shit for 3 years now. There ain't no goddamn album.
She had earlier, like 20, 30 minutes ago. She transitioned. She don't need music.
She does not need music. She's caking off her beauty supply shit, and that's where her business is right now.
I just spent a bag.
She's a mogul like Jay-Z. She's not with music no more.
Yeah, she's transcended music. She's transcended music.
Yes, exactly. She's not going back to music shit.
So, Drew, you don't expect no new music from Rihanna no time soon?
No, none.
I do. I think she's gonna put it out this year.
Yeah, keep on waiting on that.
I pictured it in my head. It's coming out this year.
So, what do you think happens first? Rihanna, new music from Rihanna, or my man Drew with the full-grown beard?
Me with the full-grown beard.
Rihanna. He got patches. That's gonna take long to grow in.
I'm gonna say the line. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
The line. I don't know which way it's gonna go.
So we'll be on the lookout for that. We'll let y'all know if Rihanna's
what happens. Okay, so let's do this. What happens? Because he said his beard is gonna go in first. What happens if Rihanna comes out of the album before his beard goes in? What punishment does he get for that?
You gotta shave the chin strap.
Okay.
No. Am I making a bet? I didn't make a bet.
She'll make a friendly wager.
No, nigga. I don't know when she's coming out with an album. How am I gonna even do that?
That's the point. You just told Bree not to wait on it. You literally just told her not to wait on it.
I'm not gonna wait on it, but I ain't gonna bet on that shit
never coming out. Technically, that's what you're saying. You're saying that shit never coming out.
Yeah, I did. I bet. No, I did not bet.
You go fun.
But we'll think of some miscellaneous fun thing for you to do, man. You keep your hair. We'll think of something fun to do. If she comes out of the album before you grow a full-grown beard, don't worry. You'll get a fun punishment. Nothing too crazy. It'll just be content to put on social media.
Oh, yeah.
How did I get drawn?
Oh, perfect. Drew just got to sing Rihanna acapella karaoke. We just of Bree's Choosing, a Rihanna song of Bree's Choosing. Acapella karaoke.
I can do that. Let's go to karaoke. I can do
you ever Bree pick a song?
You want to hear him sing?
Karaoke all day.
You want to hear him sing?
What song? Depends on the song.
No, but Bree's picking the song. So if she drops an album before he grows full-grown beard, Bree picks the song that Drew has to sing the song Bree chooses.
He gotta sing Rihanna Cake.
Word for word. You can't substitute lyrics. You can't substitute lyrics.
And it has to be a whole performance too.
You gotta stand up. We gotta dancing and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. That would be your punishment. It'll be a full acapella performance of you singing Cake. I saw Rihanna's shoes of Bree's Choosing, but I guess that's the one that did think. So if she drops an album, Drew, you gotta send a video of you performing Cake, acapella, karaoke to the chat, and it has to get posted up. How did
I get wrapped into a bet that I wasn't even doing? But
it's fun content stuff. It's not too crazy, bro. It's not too crazy.
Because you said don't wait for it. You doubted my Rihanna, so That's what
Yeah,
happened.
you said it confidently. So I'm pretty sure if I would have said what you said confidently, me and Bree would have the bet right now. But I didn't.
If he would have said confidently, John would have had to cut all his hair off.
Me and Bree would have had a bet, but I don't know. I think she's living her life, but she might drop music.
You said that would have happened. John would have cut his hair off.
If I made a bet, yes, I would have. If I made a bet,
but he ain't gonna make that bet. That's what I'm saying.
But it's a good old what if. It's a what if. Drew got the bet. Speaking of artists, keeping musicians, Michael Jackson's biopic is on the way, and the cast is revealed. Dev, are you feeling the cast for the Michael Jackson?
I like how they look. They definitely look similar to the young Jacksons. I don't know if y'all saw the photo that I sent in the group of them. They have the young Mike and the middle teenage Mike. I like
the only one I don't like is the mother.
And she honestly, Nia Long looks like the mother.
She don't, baby. She really don't.
She looks like the mother, man.
Michael Jackson.
Drew, did you see the? Are you in the ASO group?
No, we took it.
Nah.
I'm about to re-add you, Drew.
Aww. Why are we adding him?
Drew, I just added.
I don't think he'll still be able to see the picture. Scroll up, Drew. I don't think he'll be able to see it because he's new.
Hold on, let me see. It
would have to be. I think it would have to be resent.
No,
Drew,
so I just added him in it.
Drew, scroll up. See if you can see it.
I see it.
Oh, because I felt like they if you're new, I was wrong. It's all right. I was wrong. I thought it would be like a whole new chat to them.
I think they did really good with Tito. They did really good with Jermaine. And they did really good with Marlon and Michael. Jackie, not so much. But the rest of them, they did pretty good.
You really believe Nia Long is?
And Nia Long looks like the mother. I saw her side by side, and it looked like her. I don't know what the actor's gonna be like, but she does. She looks. I think it's a good look. Actor wise, I don't know.
I think she's a good actress, though. She's a good actress.
She in that Jada Pinkett box.
Is she?
Jada Pinkett actually got more battle roles than she do.
I'm not gonna. That's a possibility, though. That's a possibility. I can't. Jada versus Nia Long. Jada might got that.
Nah, Nia Long got better acting roles than Jada. To me.
Cap. And I'm speaking on behalf of Jada. I mean, yeah, Jada. She does not.
Let me think.
Oh no, Nia got Boys in the Hood.
Go ahead and go through the IMDb.
More comedic roles than Jada.
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood is equivalent to Menace to Society.
She was in the.
She got Friday.
Oh, she wasn't in the.
She was on Friday. Yeah.
And that's equivalent to Jason Lyric. Or Set It Off, whichever one you want to do. And she was very small in both.
She had
she was in Big Mama.
Like a Man 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Think Like a Man.
Oh no, she was in. Yeah, she was Best Man. I'm sorry.
That's her biggest role, Best Man.
Okay, but
you know I don't like Nia Long.
So it ain't true. IMDb, it ain't many Nia Long. She got Jason Lyric. I mean, not Jason Lyric. What's the shit? Love Jones.
Mm-hmm. That was a good movie, though.
Good movie. That's probably like her.
She was in Big Mama.
Yeah, Big Mama House.
Who remember her in Big Mama's House?
I remember.
Not really stand out role, but that's a movie.
Wasn't she in Are We There Yet?
No. Yeah, she was.
Yeah, she was.
She was the mom. That was her kid.
I didn't remember. I don't even remember.
She was in more comedic role.
That's another role.
2000s.
Come on, man. Nia ain't fucking with Jada. That's crazy.
She ain't too deep.
I mean,
I loved her in Too Deep.
Ooh, and Too Deep was a good,
a good movie. But stop. We ain't talking about We talking about her,
No,
not the movie.
She was good.
It's,
She's
it's
a
equivalent to
photographer.
Jada's
She's a
roles
dancer.
in her movies, though. It's equivalent. The
It
roles
is
are
equivalent.
equivalent.
It ain't equivalent because
So
Jada.
then we just said just name movies where Jada and Nia is just straight to star.
Because
That's
Jada
a different
has
conversation.
been. Jada is more a predominant, a bigger actor. I have bigger roles in her movies than Nia do.
all right, I'll let you have it. Whatever.
And she was in Soulful.
She wasn't so full.
I love as Bird. I do love as Bird. I love Bird. Bird is one of my.
Listen,
I thought she was bad back then.
I gave you I sided you with the Jada, but I'm just saying Nia put in some work. She put in some work.
Again, I think it's a good casting in regards to the look. Acting wise, I don't know. I'll see. But I like the casting so far, so I'm excited.
I don't like
to see.
her. Nia.
I'm excited to see the biopic because I definitely like Jafar, his nephew, as him. Because I actually like him as an artist.
You're talking about as Michael.
As Michael, yes.
But that's an interesting conversation, though. That's an interesting conversation. But Jada's movies might be bigger. I would say.
I'll give you one role. Jada as low down dirty shine. What's up? Peaches.
Peaches.
That character is greater than any Nia Long character.
Peaches
is greater than any Nia Long character. There's no debating. There's no argument.
You like to say all this type of hyperbole, yeah.
But it is. Peaches is a more iconic role, especially in Black culture, than any other role Nia Long's in.
Her role in Friday.
Her role.
Yeah, but she's not. She's just a bitch running past in Friday.
She is the main love
was
interest
more
in the
than
main
a
character.
bitch running past in Friday.
What more was she than that?
And her sister was the one.
She was a love interest.
Her sister was more iconic than her.
No, because her sister was a crackhead.
She wasn't nobody. We never said she was a crackhead. I don't know why.
Bye, Felicia. Yeah, bye, Felicia.
But Felicia
that's her sister.
Yeah, we'll know if Felicia was a crackhead or not.
Friday, her role in Friday might rival Peaches. And I love
That's
Peaches.
crazy.
If I was a man, I'll fuck you up myself.
Bro, Peaches bigger than I'm not even saying bigger, but even rivals Peaches.
I said it might. Peaches was a.
Peaches is.
I enjoy Jada as Peaches. Y'all know Low Down Dirty Shame is one of my favorite movies. Y'all know that. That's my movie.
We know which one is your favorite too.
Yo, she ain't fucking with Peaches, bro. She ain't fucking with Peaches. Man. She not fucking with Peaches. I don't care what nobody say. That's a new poll I gotta put up. Peaches versus what was her name in that Friday?
Dana.
Debbie. She ain't even got a good name.
Dana was the other
No, was it Dana? Nah, check that out, John. Check it.
Bro, her name is Debbie. Friday. Debbie. I tell you, Dana was
the second girl.
Dana was his sister, Regina King.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Dana was in the movie, but you just confused them. I knew Dana was in it, but that was his sister.
Again, I'll put a poll up, man. Debbie ain't fucking with Peaches.
It's interesting. I think I'll vote Peaches because again, Low Down Dirty Shame is one of my favorite movies. Everything about that movie was...
No, and I know you like Jada when she had on the 90 and shit going up them stairs.
What scene you talking about?
It was like I seen some girls since high school.
When he said that, he said, I seen some girl in high school. She did the shit and I walked up the stairs, sticking her ass out.
Nah, you know you love you some Peaches, bro.
Man, Jada back in the 90s? What? You can't in front. Jada back in the 90s.
Jada was something.
But
bald head ass.
But what else? Then when she got into the shit with the other love interest and shit. And then they got into the argument about Mike Tyson and Ali. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Peaches is dead as her best character. Peaches is dead as Jen Picker's best character, and I don't think there's a debate with that. I don't think any of her roles is better than Peaches.
And Nia Long's best character is Debbie.
I said possibly.
Yo, that's her greatest character, Debbie.
Don't.
I just think her. I just said her role in Friday may be equivalent.
Boys in the Hood was her best character.
Boys in the Hood. What was her name in Boys in the Hood, Drew? Shut up.
Yo, just because I remember the name, I don't mean I can't acknowledge the role. Just because I remember her name.
Her role in Bird and her role and Bird is bigger than
her name in Boys in the Hood was Brandy.
All right, boys. All right, Bird against Peaches.
I think that's close of a battle, Bird versus Peaches, than any of those Debbie or whatever her name in Boys in the Hood. I think Bird probably her biggest role.
Again, I side with you. I think Jada's movies in the 90s definitely hold more weight. Shit. I just thought about it. Is Peaches her best? Peaches is my favorite character, but her role in Set It Off might be the role a lot of people might side with.
I think so. I believe that's more of her notable role. But I think Peaches is her.
She cried when her brother died.
She cried when she was sleeping with the old nigga.
Yeah, that's true. She did that.
A lot of tears.
Peaches is my favorite role, but
did a lot of crying and Set It Off. But Peaches is my favorite Jada role.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Peaches is my favorite, but yeah, like I said, when it comes to movies, I think Jada got it. I think Jada, I'm just saying Neil put in some work. That's all I'm saying.
Gotcha.
COVID is officially done. So if you got COVID, you can go outside. Studies tells you now. So if you test positive, you don't gotta wait. You can just go outside.
Niggas don't care about COVID no more.
I don't know about y'all, but my job still pays for you to be out for 5 days.
My job do too.
I got sick days, nigga.
No, my sick days, I have COVID leave. I have COVID leave. It doesn't count towards my PTO or my sick days. I have COVID leave, so I get paid to be on COVID.
Do you think this ruling will affect that, Bree?
No, they already sent out memos that due to us being in the medical field.
So regardless of what they say is good, you still okay. That's valid though. That's valid.
Yeah, medical field is different than other jobs.
Dev,
I don't know. It might be quiet for us.
Yeah, Dev, it might affect you. Bree is good. Dev, you might get affected by this new rule change.
Yeah.
Even though I'm gonna say this, I had COVID in January and that shit took me down. Like, I was really going through it. I could not breathe for the life of me. I asked Devin, I was really fucking going through it. Everybody else in this house was good, but I was really going fucking through it.
Damn.
Like, it was really bad. Like, that shit was bad.
But like we previously stated, COVID has, transitioned into a very strong common cold. Now,
flu.
Obviously, if the wrong person catches it, they're gonna obviously feel the effects of it. But that's what it is now. It's not as potent or as deadly as it was when it first came out.
No, but it feels like death. I ain't gonna lie to you, John. It feels like death.
As I said, a very strong cold. Because I'm not gonna lie, when I catch a cold, I feel like shit. I don't want to do shit. When I get sick,
So I'm just saying they should still have it because it's like a flu. To me, it's like the flu. Some people get it like the flu. And so who the fuck? I don't want the person next to me who has this shit in my face. I really don't.
Shit, they need to get flu
but they don't give a fuck about the flu at your job though. They do that as regular sick days at the flu.
And they should have flu leave because flu be having you hurt.
Yeah.
Like you be in pain with the flu.
Oh my God. Trust me.
Yeah, the flu could take your ass out too.
Like flu be fucking you up, like whole body ache.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember when I was walking home from work and shit. Like I had like my body is like you feel like I'm just walking in fucking slow mo because I can't fucking walk, bro. Shit was hurt. My body was hurting. Like,
Did COVID really get you this time?
No, it didn't. This time it wasn't as bad as. Remember, I was just congested a lot, like coughing.
It was so bad for me. They had to send me medication because it was bad.
I guess it's COVID's still strong, but now they basically saying if you want, even though I recommend if you feel sick, COVID or not, stay your ass home.
Yeah, y'all should be passing this shit around. Like
fuck COVID. If you sick, just stay home. Don't go nowhere. I'll be stressed on that train. I'll be in there. All you hear is cough after cough. My God.
Yeah,
hey.
but like before COVID happened, there's been
even before COVID happened, if you sick, stay away.
No, nigga.
I ain't trying to get sick.
People came to work sick, and I know this. Like there was a lot of people coming to work sick before COVID happened.
That's my point. Stay your ass away. You sick, stay home. It's always been like that, regardless of COVID. Nobody's trying to get sick because
it's never been like that.
No.
If you don't have the sick time,
I'm not talking about jobs. I'm just talking about people in general. Obviously, jobs don't care about that shit. COVID obviously was a different beast, so it's like, oh, obviously you had to stay home. Jobs, if you sick, they want you to come to work. I'm not talking about jobs. I'm just talking about people in general. If you sick going around, people will feel a type of way before COVID. COVID just made a bigger emphasis on if you sick, stay the fuck away from me. That's all COVID did. But jobs don't care. If you say, I feel sick, jobs still expect you to clock in, do your tasks, even though you got the flu or whatnot. But COVID changed it now. There has been a little more leeway. Or if you say you got COVID, you can't come in. Because obviously what COVID did, and it was a whole pandemic. But pre-COVID, I'm talking about people. Jobs, they don't care. People did not want to be around people that were sick. Because that's how you get sick. Majority of times, that's how I got caught a cold. Majority of times, me catching a cold from somebody else. Being around somebody else that was sick.
Because you didn't have the vaccination?
What are you talking about?
You gonna say you got sick because of other people because you didn't have vaccination?
There's no vaccination for the common cold. Is it?
Nigga, I never took no flu shot until COVID happened. So I kind of second with China on that. So.
But but I'm talking about the common cold. There's no to my knowledge, there's been a vaccination for the common cold.
No, but there's vitamins and shit to help your immune system. So
yeah, but I'm saying we all caught common cold.
That's different. Everybody took vitamins.
I'm just saying it's hard to stay away from people because COVID, you don't know you have it until you have it. So again, Devin could test positive, and then that's happened to him. Dorian tested positive, and we didn't even know he had COVID. All he had was like a little fever, but we didn't even know he had COVID. It wasn't until Devin was like, in order for him to come back to school, he needs to take a COVID test, and he took a COVID test, and it was positive, but he wasn't showing any symptoms of COVID. So again, John, you could be around someone 2 or 3 days before they started showing symptoms, and you got it. Same thing with flu.
No.
Again, I get what you're saying, but it's hard for you to say, well, people need to stay home. Like, when people got shit to do.
That's in the sense of when you start feeling sick.
That's my whole point. I'm saying.
Okay, but all right, so how the train is from what? The train is the only way you can get into Roosevelt Island, isn't it?
No, it's not. Train. It's a train to get there too.
There's a train and a ferry. There's a ferry now. But they're doing some train things, so the train hasn't been reliable these past couple of months. You can say the bulk of the transportation has been the train.
You see people, but if that's the only way you get into Roosevelt Island, how do you expect them to do it? People still gotta live.
I would say a good percentage of them is not residents that's doing the coughing.
You know, send them unvaxxed people from over them countries.
How he know who live on the island, who don't?
I've lived out here for a plenty long time. For the most part, I've known majority of the faces. Some
That's
faces are
crazy.
new.
That's
Some-
crazy.
Yeah. I see them on the tram every day. I would know who lives there or not.
Okay.
I see them on the tram every day. For those, the population of the people I don't know, I see them on the tram. So it's like, if I see you more than once, I'm like, oh, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
you have a public job, Johnny. Unfortunately, that's what you do. You have a public job.
Yeah.
Right. Devin has a public job. He works with kids, but it's a job that's catered to the public.
And I bet you if they brought up to him, if a parent was to say, Dev, my child is feeling sick, should I still let him go? Dad would say, nah, he can
Keep
stay.
their ass at home.
Yeah. That's all my point. That's my point is if you feel sick, stay home. Some people be feeling sick.
If they already in program, you can't tell them to go home.
No shit, if they already in program, I'll be calling the parents and saying, hey, your kid is feeling sick, can you come pick them up?
I'm just saying, if Dev had the knowledge prior to it, he would tell them to stay home. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just
saying, if you feel sick, stay home. It's not wrong staying home if you feel sick. Some people will get a sneeze or a cough knowing, oh shit, they about to get sick, but they're like, nah, I ain't sick. Nah, I'm good.
I mean,
Fuck around, get everybody sick, and then like a day later, I'm not gonna lie, I caught this cold. And like, damn, bro, like you said you wasn't sick. That's what I'm saying. If you're sick, stay home.
That's me all the time. But God damn, these kids got me sick again.
Pre-COVID, it was definitely more difficult. It's not as easy as I'm saying it. Pre-COVID, it wasn't. It's a little. I think it's a little more lenient towards. Oh, you're not feeling well, you can stay home. But pre-COVID, I don't think there was that leniency.
Oh.
We're gonna skip the next topic, and we're just gonna get into. Joe Budden said the female rap wave is over. Do you agree or disagree?
I hate Joe.
The female what?
The female rap wave is over.
I don't think so.
No, it's not.
I don't think so.
He says it's done. He says
in the sense of, like he said, in the sense of, like there won't be any new ones, or the ones that's out, they done.
I feel like in the sense in the clip is he saying like it's gonna dry up. What we have is what we have, and I don't think he sees another wave coming after this.
Okay, I'm not mad at that opinion.
I may be interpreting the clip wrong, but that's how I felt.
I ain't mad at that opinion, but I also think the girls that's out right now,
they gonna keep on.
They gonna keep dropping and keep being like those girls and shit. So it's like,
but like all artists, they all have a phase out period where they
Yeah, right. But I'm saying like I don't see the phase out coming within the next 2 to 3 years. Like I see it being like, because Glorilla seemed to always find her one. Lotto continue to do her thing. Cardi gonna like be Cardi. I like Flo Milli got her a record and shit. Like yeah, I don't think it's, and then that big old girl, the muscle girl, Megan.
You call her muscle?
You said big old muscle girl.
Megan Thee Stallion. I think she's still gonna be a star for a couple of years. So,
something's wrong with you, bro.
So I think I can see her saying like, oh, it ain't gonna be a burst of new upcoming female rappers. But I definitely see the current ones sticking around for a bit. So,
and plus, Nicki still here. Please, she just dropped the album.
Yeah, Nicki just had album #1 and shit. So yeah, I don't think it's done quite yet though.
Mm-hmm. So
Macy's is to shut down close down 150 stores.
Who shops at Macy's?
I was about to say,
I love Macy's backstage.
I mean,
backstage they had to do backstage because they front stage shit wasn't selling.
Are we getting to the point where nobody wants to shop at the
Christmas.
stores anymore? And is this a sign that all stores may be closing in the future and everything may just be a straight online type of thing?
Yeah, I don't think all.
Definitely a thing of the past.
Yeah, it is the brick and mortar is definitely coming to an end. There will be less brick and mortar stores because of the emergence of the online shopping. So Macy's can still be profitable by doing online, but it's just the brick and mortar for a lot of the places. You see Sears closed down. It's a lot of these places. Nobody's shopping in stores no more.
I used to love Sears.
Man.
Yeah, the brick and mortar.
That's another thing that COVID fucked over. Brick and mortar.
It definitely fucked it up, but it just expedited it because it was getting there already because of online shopping.
Man. So basically COVID just started a wave.
Yeah. COVID just expedited the process because it literally forced everybody to stay in the house. But niggas want shopping. Yo, a lot of times I'll go to a store, see something, and say, I can find it online cheaper.
I've heard that being said before.
Like, I just go to the store, the price point. Like, I ain't spending my money in this motherfucker. I'm going online. I'm in there looking online as I'm in the store to find it cheaper.
Wow. You know what's crazy? I can actually say I haven't bought anything in a physical store in a few years. All my purchases have been online.
And we're such lazy people. The convenience of shit being dropped at your door, like niggas don't want to go to those stores.
That's really
2021 was the last time I actually, I can say I went shopping.
And again, like you said, COVID, nigga, that shit dropped at my door. Amazon knocks, and I grab my package and I go in the fucking house.
That's crazy.
Shit, we went to go get sneakers for my birthday, and that shit was. I can see Devin getting aggravated.
Because I'm like, bro, I can go online. Luckily, it was too late. We ain't had no choice because we had to get shoes now. But my black ass would have looked online, saw the shoes that I wanted, took pictures of them, took pictures of the descriptions, and would have went online and found my shoes. That's just what it is. It's the convenience, bro. I can shop and work at the same time.
Damn shame.
That's the world we live in.
Niggas is lazy, bro.
Yes.
So the downfall
Amazon and all these people,
shopping, man.
Yes, it's quiet for that, man.
I blame COVID and I blame Netflix.
Oh, niggas don't go to movies no more?
That's where it started, man.
When was the last time we went to the movies?
What was the last movie we saw in the movies? That wasn't a Dorian movie.
I can't even remember.
Shit, me, Devin, Drew haven't even went to the movies, and we're the group that always go to the movies together.
Well, that's because
like
Devin,
4 or 5 years.
Because Devin is stubborn. He wants to go to early ass morning movies, and
because I'm an old man now. I have to go to the old movies so I don't fall asleep.
Damn, no, it's crazy. When was the last time we dad went to see a movie together?
I don't know.
It was way before COVID.
It was before COVID.
Yo, that's crazy. That is crazy. Do we really think about it? What was the last movie we saw together?
I can't even remember the last movie I saw with my husband in the theaters.
Let me look at my AMC.
I definitely seen we talked about it. I seen the Marvels.
Yeah, I didn't go. That's a Dorian movie. We saw again another Dorian movie was the Into the Spider-Verse.
You haven't seen The Color Purple?
No, I just watched that on. I ain't want to see that nigga ass shit.
Hey.
Damn.
No, don't do that.
Black Panther.
But that was Dorian.
Black Adam, that's Dorian. Thor, Doctor Strange.
I seen Guardians. I saw Guardians.
That was Dorian. It wasn't
Fantastic Beasts. That was the last movie we saw.
And when was that?
April 19th, 2022.
But Bree, you was a fan of Guardians, so does it count as a Dorian movie? You're actually a fan of the movie.
Yes, because it wasn't a date night. It wasn't like we went out to eat and then went to.
Oh, okay. I see the difference. You're saying as a date night.
We had We had to take.
Oh, we saw Mario without Dorian.
Oh, we did.
Mario.
What about that movie when I went to the
we saw Creed without him.
We did see Creed because it came out on my birthday last year.
The last movie.
What about that time I was going to the movie theaters with the bar in it? What movie I seen at that?
The last movie we saw was Super Mario without Dorian.
It was Super Mario without Dorian.
Little Mermaid we saw with him, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Super Mario was the last movie we saw without him. Everything else we see with him. And before that, it was Creed.
The last time me, Drew, and Dad seen the movie, Dorian was there.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what movie. If it was 2019, we got to look at all the movies that came out in 2019.
It was Black Panther.
Definitely a Marvel movie.
It was Black Panther.
Black Panther was 2018. Black Panther was 2018.
Nah.
Yeah, that was the last time y'all.
The last movie we saw was Endgame. I believe that.
That's 2018.
No, the last one y'all saw was Black Panther.
Nah, because it can't be Black Panther.
We saw Deadpool 2 in 2018.
Man, yo, Devin, stop being fucking old. See a movie midday, nigga.
We saw Dark Phoenix in 2019.
So it probably was Dark Phoenix then.
Because I don't think oh no, we saw Spider-Man Far From Home 2019.
No, I didn't see Spider-Man with y'all.
It said Lincoln Square.
I saw Spider-Man by myself.
Okay, so I must have saw it with Dorian. No, that we went.
Yeah,
we came from somewhere and we went. Dark Phoenix was the last one.
That was 2019?
That was
because we went to the Trolls first and then we went to Lincoln.
Last movie we saw together was June 9th, 2019, Dark Phoenix.
That's fucked up, bro.
We didn't see Captain Marvel together?
Yeah,
the first one? I'm asking.
I'm looking at all my AFCs.
Damn.
That's the last one.
June 2019. It's been 5 years. Crazy.
Yep, that was the last one we saw together.
Yo, bring the movie game back together, bro. Come on.
Yes. Y'all got, as long as y'all want to see a 10:30 show, I'm with it.
Oh my God, I don't want to wake up that goddamn early. Who wakes up that early?
Nigga, I'm up at 8 o'clock every day.
I'm up at 6, but I ain't.
Well, I'm saying during the weekdays I'm up at 6. The weekends I'm up at 8.
I'm up at 6 during the week. I'm up at 6 during the weekends, but I'm not going to see.
So boom, let's go to you up in time to go see a movie at 10:30.
Nigga, I'm not that old. I don't see movies that old. That
bro, you ain't got to deal with the assholes and the idiots.
What?
The dumb kids that be talking, bro. Them dumb kids and shit be talking, man. I'm really an angry old nigga because that shit be pissing me off.
You heard that? You forgot. Drew be talking during the movies too, though.
Yeah, but it's funny.
Until he almost get beat up.
It's funny when Drew talking.
Until he almost get beat up.
Been a minute, man. Been a minute.
But Macy's closing down, sticking to fashion, MSCHF, the ones responsible for the big red boot. Now they got the big old Timberland boot.
Big red boot, the blood in the shoe. They've done
what they called that. Yeah, that shit. That just think it was crazy.
They did what they do to what other dumbass shoe they did?
It's the leg brace one. Like
right, the leg brace,
broken leg or broken foot.
The broken leg shoe. I just think they do this shit to troll people. They know niggas ain't gonna really wear this shit. They got the reverse boot where the bottom is on the top.
Actually, look dope.
The reverse Tim.
Nah.
Where the bottom of the shoe is at the top of the shoe.
That's some old ass, just awkward fashion shit. No real person is gonna wear that except for people on the runway.
I just sent it to you, Drew.
That's the only niggas ever go.
That shit look mad uncomfortable. That shit gonna hurt wearing those things.
Nah, bro. Mm-mm.
That shit look fire,
Nah, bro.
And I bet you those shit's like $500.
Of course.
Of course that.
I like it.
Them shits, they be doing some dumb ass shit in this shit.
I mean, it look dope though.
It's on brand. It's on brand to what all the other shoes they've created.
I like it.
So another funny shoe.
That look like some Louis shit. You see how the fucking logo is?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it looked like the middle. It looked like some Louis shit. Yeah,
I like it.
Mischief
like that,
I do. I like them.
Yeah, this is the sticker you was talking about there because I'm on the actual page now.
The handicap sixes.
Yeah, this is like the best angle of it from like the pictures I saw. I just sent it to the ASO chat.
The knee brace sixes.
Nah, people really rocking that like, bro, what? I don't know.
The knee braces. Ooh, nah, bro.
The ankle brace, yeah, the ankle brace too.
Really? Nah, that's people trying shit.
Yeah, people showing, bro. People is showing, but they got some new drop. They got the Timbos. Y'all copping or not? Going around. Drew copping?
The Timbs? No.
If I could afford them, I still wouldn't cop them.
No.
Okay, Bree?
I would. The Timbs?
Okay.
Yeah, the Timbs. Yeah, I would.
All right.
They look dope.
Give me my regular Timbs, please.
Okay.
That's the problem. You just a regular nigga. See?
We ain't gonna.
Wow, that was just a crazy shot for no reason. Like,
all right, so we're moving past the MSCHF Timbs. We don't gotta get too in depth in this, but as previously stated, we've mentioned it earlier in previous pods. More Diddy allegations are out, and it's starting to, it's starting to pull other people in to the certain system. Like other people are getting pulled now into his allegations.
Beacon Usher.
Beacon Usher, the producer from his last album, the Love album,
it's not. It's that, and they allege that his son partook or was helping him
bring girls in and shit.
And also allegedly in this lawsuit, they said they killed somebody too.
Yeah,
it's a crazy lawsuit.
This guy, he said a lot. He said Diddy was showing him videos of him making niggas do crazy shit, videos of him fucking different people, like an Usher, like a Meek Mill, how the son used to go groom girls and bring them to him, underage women. So a lot this guy said. I don't know if he got the right credits on the Love album, but he said a lot. Just more the same until we get into like some actual factuals. Just more the same.
The surviving Diddy doc is gonna be crazy.
Gonna be crazy.
I think it'll actually come out.
At some point, I think somebody will try to make one.
Shit.
Like I said, you think all these allegations would have came out if he didn't settle with Cassie? Didn't settle?
I mean, nah.
Because all this stuff is coming out. I don't think it would be taken. So I ain't gonna say it would come out because there's always been allegations. I don't think it would be taken as serious without the what's her name? Cassie suit settlements. Because everybody just trying to get some bread now. And so everybody just want to be paid out. And I think once they saw Cassie, then everybody like, okay, let's send our shit. Let's see what we can get.
Some crazy stuff.
Factual or not, it's just we're gonna take a chance.
Now, but a lot of these celebrities be nasty, bro. A lot of people,
of course,
fucking Diddy parties, like A-list celebrities that we all admire was at fucking Diddy. Diddy parties was like a fucking staple. A lot of y'all celebrity motherfuckers is nasty.
Oh yeah,
this
them Diddy all white parties and shit. Everybody used to be at them shits every year.
Yes, that used to be a staple with them Diddy parties. So I know a lot of these motherfucking celebrities saw that shit. And if this was actually true, a lot
But
of
they ain't gonna say nothing because they were a part of it. It ain't bad if you're a part of the shit. If you engaging in some of this shit, these sexual acts, how you gonna snitch if you a part of it? These other people, I think don't really have any real they upset, they have gripes. And so although they probably was a part of it, it just now Cassie got the bread, I can get something too.
I mean, you cannot be a part of it. You can just keep it hush, like this is what goes on. Like you don't have to be, just because you see it happen. You don't have to. It's not like you're the one that's doing it. You don't have to be part of it. Like you just aware of shit that's at these type of events. You can just keep it hush. Like that's
but then it becomes a situation. If you there, you're guilty by association, because now it's like, well, why didn't you say nothing?
I mean, a lot of people don't say shit.
Yeah, but that's the thing. A lot of people don't say nothing. So when it comes out later, and if you were there, you try not to say nothing, although you might say some wild shit, but you can't justify you staying there seeing all this wild shit.
And I bet a lot of them parties had NDAs in that bitch.
And that too. Well, that NDA shit don't mean nothing because niggas talking. So
NDAs do mean something. Unless
I'm saying it means something, but niggas are talking, so they don't really care about no NDA.
Mm-hmm. The ones that's talking, I don't think ever signed NDA.
Yeah, but I don't think what the accusation that they're saying, I don't see why Diddy wouldn't make them sign an NDA. Like, because they said some vile shit.
I know, I understand what you're saying, but maybe it's all accusations. Maybe he just felt untouchable enough. He didn't feel like.
All these niggas lying, because if he was really doing something, he made the niggas that signed an NDA.
Well, I don't think Cassie signed the NDA.
Oh, because she was an active participant in the shit. She just got a bag, but she was with the shit, so.
That's a little tough, man.
Yeah, she was a victim of it, supposedly.
Yeah,
But some people. I'm not saying it's, but some people feel like she knew what she was a part of, and some people.
And that's my thing. Although I know she was young, but there's a sense of accountability that comes with it. Although she can be a victim, but at the same token, I do feel as though within being a victim, you can also be accountable.
No, I
don't
think
also like
you can be accountable of something if you're a victim.
To elaborate more on Dev said, you can still be a victim and still be like it may alter, but you can also still be a willing participant in something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, you might have
maybe that altered your mindset, but you can still be
some shit you might have. Yeah, some shit you might have not been on the best of agreements with, but for her to be around it so long, there's a hint of accountability. That's all I'm saying. There's a hint of accountability.
But again, all allegations and accusations, we'll continue to monitor it because it pretty looks like it's going to be
allegedly.
Yeah.
It's all alleged.
It's all alleged because he hasn't been found guilty of any act yet, even though he said to the Cassie lawsuit. There's nothing in fine print that says he's guilty of what he's accused of. So it's always going to be a what if conversation. Maybe he settled because he knew.
So I'm going to ask you the same question real quick that I asked Devin a couple of days ago. If he is found guilty and we got to cancel him like we did R. Kelly, are we canceling Mace, Notorious B.I.G., Total, 112, Jagged Edge, Who else we said?
Why
Mary,
we cancel?
Mario Wines, all the music that he
Mary J.
produced, Mary J. Blige.
Why we have to cancel him?
Daddy A. Kane,
Cancel the music or the things that he was a part of with them.
Oh shit! That no. It's a different thing than being a producer than being the singer on a song. Diddy was producer. It ain't like he was on the song with them. Like you
He's
can
still part of the project. That's the point.
Still a part of the process.
He's still a part of it. You can't just delete his credit.
We still rock with young Aaliyah songs. R. Kelly was all on them shits.
Yeah, but a lot of people say they don't listen to a lot of this shit because of R. Kelly's influence on the shit.
But I would say for Biggie's case, he's no longer here. So if he was to be found guilty, will people stop listening to him? Like I think people will still listen to him, even with Diddy being on it, because he's no longer here.
Yeah,
that was a little.
He was probably. He was probably the first song he was talking about sucking on daddy dick. So you know what I'm saying. He's with Diddy early on him.
Yo, shut up, nigga. Shut up.
But would that count for Usher too? Because Usher was around Diddy when he was a young kid.
But he wasn't talking about sucking on daddy's dick.
Yo,
Biggie was.
But Diddy, Diddy was around Usher. Usher was around him. I'm just saying, would he still get that same cancellation because he'd be close to Diddy by affiliation?
I'm just saying. I'm talking about. When we talk about cancel, people talk about, their projects and music and their contributions. Yeah. So if Usher, whether he was around Diddy or not, if Usher don't have Diddy's production, then I don't think that would be canceled. But if you want to be a part of cancel culture, you would have to cancel everything that he's a part of.
Nah, I don't think it's
because ultimately
loophole.
The part of canceling is to stop this perfect person
from making income.
So if Diddy's executive producing on some of our favorite records or albums, then you ain't really stopping nothing because Diddy ain't the biggest of artists. Diddy's biggest thing is his production, his executive producing.
Right.
His catalog as an executive producer is bigger than him as an artist.
Yeah, I just think it's a difference.
Damn, did he
because that's a lot of,
did he actually executive produce Nipsey's album?
Nah,
but he got Daddy Kane, he got whatever them niggas got.
No, but he did executive produce the marathon, right?
Oh, so
right.
Damn.
Because
he does have the interludes on there and shit.
He executive produced Nipsey's album. He did.
Nah, come on. I ain't no Nipsey. Nah.
I'm just saying.
Lap. Come on, man.
Nah. Yeah, victory lap.
Victory lap. That's what I'm gonna say. Victory lap. I said the marathon.
I ain't killing that. I really
that
think
would count because Diddy was an executive producer.
I'm just saying, if they're gonna say they not listening to R. Kelly's music that he wrote, Drew, then the same rules have to apply for Diddy.
It's damn. That's a lot of fucking music.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's a lot of fucking.
That's why we don't care about cancel culture.
Right. This is why I would say I'm not canceling nobody. I'm not canceling these people's whole career because you decided to be a creep.
Yeah, I mean, like. I
think the conversations in certain records just seem deemed questionable now that you.
I don't care. Listen. When I listen to "I Need a Girl," I don't think he was talking about another man. First, she was my lover, then we became more like brothers.
We used to play fight undercovers. We used to play fight undercovers like we was brothers.
No,
you used to play under the covers with your brothers. Play fight.
He was talking about being with a female. We used to play fight like
about being with a female.
But a lot of people are saying that it sounds gay.
It does.
That's
where it does.
You used to play fight undercovers with your brothers?
No.
No.
That's crazy.
I don't know when y'all associate that with gayness because
No, I'm trying to think
but
as the
It's
kid.
because
the
he's
You
play
so
would
fighting
have
with
a
your brothers is the under the
his
covers.
analogy is
He's
he's play
weird.
fighting with a girl like he played fighting with his brother under covers.
yeah, like
That's the
you
analogy.
don't
That's
you don't play
different.
fight under the cover with your brother. That's weird, bro. That's
Yeah,
super
that's
weird.
weird. That's fucking weird.
That's that for that lyric. I don't know any other lyric, but that lyric
Yeah.
specifically.
That's weird.
I'm just saying people are comparing that to
That's,
gay.
but there's a
penis,
lot
and
of
I'm trying to
questionable
figure out.
lyrics. A lot of questionable
I'm just trying to
lyrics.
figure out. I'm just trying to figure out how is that gay, because to me,
Nobody play fights under.
Nobody play
Honestly, nobody play fights undercover.
You play fighting under covers with a female shit makes you think about you playing fighting with your brother, and why are you playing fighting with your brother under covers?
he didn't say brothers.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't. He said first you were my friend, then we became like brothers.
First,
No,
you were my friend, then we became lovers.
became lovers.
Then we
You
some
used to
like
play fight
undercover, and then I can't. Let me look at the
Y'all just spinning it to make it.
No, I'm not. I'm saying I'm saying it has nothing to
Where
do.
did the brothers come from? I don't even.
I'm about to look up the lyrics.
Sabrina making up lyrics, man.
Okay.
Man.
First we were friends, then we became lovers. You were more than my girl. We was like brothers.
Right.
All night we would play fight under covers. Now you gone, can't love you like I really want.
But okay.
So the
How do you get from lovers to that?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. You was more than my girl. We were like brothers. All night we would play fight under covers. That's the connection of brothers.
He already said that the girl was his lover before that.
He say, first we were friends, then we became lovers. You were more than my girl, we were like brothers.
But that's like Lil Wayne.
That was just we tight, homie. Like,
but then after you say all night we would play fight under covers.
I don't think I
see that's the connection. Them bars shouldn't be by each other.
I don't think the bars was supposed to be like the one bar wasn't supposed to be connected to that bar. Like,
he should have.
They work independently. The bars work independently.
They too close to each other, bro.
I mean, like I can't say it's the same, but I don't think that bar was.
You said all the bars are independent.
I'm not saying that whole bar is proof of guilt. I'm just saying that's just a questionable lyric, but it's like that brought up the Biggie questionable lyric, but it's a whole bunch of lyrics. Birdman got a questionable lyric. A lot of people got some. You look back like, yo, what he say?
What he say?
But that's like when Lil Wayne said in high school with Nicki, I said, what about them niggas? She said, what about them niggas? You're right. What are you doing tonight? Put something tight. Don't judge me. I got a life. She loved me like a brother, but fuck me like a husband. Y'all don't see nothing wrong with that?
No, you talking about a girl.
No, it's not the same.
She fucked me like a brother.
No, she loved me like a brother, but she fucks me like a husband. That's what you said. That was the lyrics. It's not the same.
She loved me like a brother, but fuck me like a husband. That's not the same?
Nah,
that's instant.
No, I think I get what you said, but it's still a woman and man.
Okay.
Diddy lied. Got some sus.
You're in the context of what you're saying is more like how people go about and say, yo, when they talk about their female or male companions, like their friends, or that's like my brother, like that's my brother, like my sister, but low key they doing what they're doing. That nobody don't know
like
about.
That brother line shit anyway.
But he's comparing.
I don't call none of y'all my bros. Y'all my best friends. We grew up together, but none of y'all motherfuckers are my brothers.
That's
and
fine,
no females are Devin sisters or sis or little sis or. And I hope they watch this and they hear the shit.
Okay, I understand that. Right? You better not call them none of them little sis.
He know better than to call them little sis.
But it's the comparison of how it went from we was more than friends, we was lovers, then we used to play fight under covers. It's just
I think y'all reading into the covers have nothing to do with the brother shit.
Yes, it does. Okay.
It doesn't.
He's play fighting with the female, thinking about how he used to play fight with his brother on the covers.
No, that's not what he's saying.
No,
that's what I'm saying. That's what it sounds like to me.
Y'all
it was a poor analogy, but that's the analogy he used.
It's too close.
Them boys work independently of each other, man.
Right. Drew said all the lines is independent. They have nothing to do with the other.
It is independent. The brother line has nothing to do with the playing.
No,
it's just a ride. It's just a ride.
Have you ever played fight on the covers with your brothers?
I asked him already.
No, that's weird.
Have we ever played undercovers?
Yes, and we know where that leads to. Dorian Gray Johnson. What the fuck?
I'm just asking. So okay, so then if y'all don't play, if y'all don't play with y'all brothers like that, then why would y'all coincide that line with brothers?
No, what we saying is the way he set up the line. When you rap, usually the lines, what Drew said, they all independent lines.
They are independent.
But generally, the line before is the setup for the next line. So because of the way he set it up, as if that's a setup, because he's using the same rhyme, it goes together, and therefore it sounds sus.
It's just a poor choice of analogy. That's it. Poor choice of analogy. He's comparing him playing fight. He's comparing play fighting undercovers with a female to play fighting with his brother.
Right. And so it sounds, Drew says independent, but it sounds as though I hear it the same way you hear it, John.
I don't.
Independent or not is, one, people's not play fighting with their brothers on the covers, and two, why are you comparing what you do with a female on the covers to what you did with your brother on the covers?
Yeah, because even independent niggas don't play fight on the covers.
You just said we and you used to play fight.
I'm not play fight with none of my niggas or my brothers undercover.
But this was about
tell you, if y'all was y'all was play fighting undercovers, right? And that was yo, I'm not gonna remember that day.
Yeah, well, I was used to be with my brothers.
I'm like, what the fuck? That play fighting. He used to say like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, this remember me about that one time in Chicago, man, when we was younger. It's like, wait, what? What are you talking about? You don't even gotta explain the whole story. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's all we're saying. What are you talking about? It's a questionable lyric at best. We're not gonna say it's sus. It's questionable at best. It might be sus, but it's questionable.
Definitely so.
Again, it doesn't prove the allegations. That lyric does not prove his allegations because, again, a lot more artists said some questionable things, and doesn't mean there's something else that they're not. They can still be what they are, but again, that's just a very questionable lyric. Very questionable.
I don't think it's questionable. What I said. Well, okay.
The bars don't match.
Get into some, quick news. There's been a conviction finally in the Jam Master Jay slang. 2 people have been convicted of his murder. It's been, it's been 20 plus years since the actual murder has taken place. But
that's this.
It's a crazy story, that whole situation is a crazy story. One of the people that has been convicted of the charge used to actually take a picture in front of his mural, like almost like a annual thing, like every year. And I think there was talks that one of them or both of them was actually at his funeral, but
damn, they did the Bishop and Juice.
But I guess justice has finally been laid down. So it's been a big mystery for a while, but now you can say that case has been closed and 2 people have been convicted of his murder that took place almost 20. It's crazy how long ago that took place. Time flies.
shit. It's like
I remember seeing that. I remember seeing it on the news when it happened.
That's crazy.
But keeping it in the news, Don Lemon wins his lawsuit versus CNN.
good. Get your money.
Get your money. Don Lemon. I actually like Don Lemon.
Get your money.
So, yeah, get your bread, buddy. Another win for the black man.
Ain't nobody break my stride. Can't nobody hold me down. Oh no.
So,
You gotta stop singing that song, Drew.
I guess to keep
So
Can't be
he's
singing
walking
them
away with
songs no more.
CNN will be giving Don Lemon roughly $25 million as they settle. So, well, shout out to him. I know this is more of good, bad, in the binge-worthy lane, but like I told Dev, when it comes to season premiere and finales, we talk about it because even with the premieres and the finale, I feel like those are more culture moments that should be discussed.
But only premieres in the finales? That's kind of
yeah.
And what better person to have on the episode than our very own TV and film commentator, the host of Good, Bad, Binge Worthy.
What's up?
Sir Drew himself.
What
Drew,
up?
you watch the season finale of BMF?
Season premiere. Season premiere, episode 1. BMF is back.
BMF is back. Drew, what do you think of the new season?
No, it was pretty much a setup episode of what's to come, most likely. I really have no problem with the episode. It was a good setup episode. Everything happened. The only only thing that only pissed me off was that fucking dinner session, like when T brought over Marquisha. That it was dumb. That was only the dumb part of the whole thing, but it was a good episode to me. No, it was definitely a good episode. Like y'all seen it?
Yeah, I hate older Meek.
Older Meech? When they were in the cell.
Yeah, that guy with that. Yeah, that bogus ass braid wig he be wearing.
Oh, that's the only thing you hate. The fucking braids.
Bro, that braid wig is horrible. I hate when they show that older version of Meech. Other than that, it wasn't much. They introduced Neo's character into the shit. He down in Atlanta with a bunch of Detroit niggas, which is cool. I just want to see my nigga Lamont though. Where my nigga Lamont at?
I think his story is done, man. You remember what happened to him?
Yeah. Lamont need to make a resurgence, man.
Lamont or Lamar?
Lamar, whatever that nigga name was.
Lamar. Man.
That nigga need to come back. I don't think there's any bigger adversary to this show. We can't just kill off Lamar that fast.
They did it. They made him.
You said what, John?
He got 2 seasons. If they was just killed him off, he would have been done in season 1.
No, I'm just saying, like, how good of a character that was. I don't think they left it where he can still come back because he's just a drug addict. But he didn't actually die. But I just want to see more Lamar. I actually like Lamar.
Good integral characters gotta end somehow. Like he did have 2 good seasons. Like if you don't see him in season 3, it just was a
so if they would have did that, then they should have killed him.
Nah.
Yeah, but I think it's part of the story. They transitioning out of Detroit anyway. Like,
yeah, I mean,
yeah, but
T's
still in Detroit though.
Yeah, for a little bit. He's not gonna be there forever.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure most of the season is really going to be in Atlanta. Mostly.
Yeah, that's definitely possible because that's where they started really to know if this loosely based on true stories, and if you follow the true story loosely, it was a lot of their work was done in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
So, but again, this is all fictitious. This is not real. This is a reenactment of
true people.
Of true people.
A reenactment always has truth in it,
so
there's some truth in what they were saying,
can't
but
be a
it's
reenactment.
Exaggerated truth. It's an
exaggerated. Only thing we know that's true is there's a man named Meech, and there's a guy named T, and he has a brother. That's all we know to be true about this story.
Actually being a real crew.
And BMF being an actual real crew. Everything else, as far as we know, is fictitious. It ain't real. It's not. This is all from the power of 50 and his brain and his team over at Stars. This is all from their brain. So with that, bring my nigga Lamar back.
Maybe, you never know. I'm pretty sure that he was an interesting
somebody
character.
Somebody clean that nigga up, get him some help, and then he come back for his revenge.
Nah, bro. Like I think just like Johnny said, that was a good cleanup of Lamar. Like it's the close of the character.
But see, y'all keep saying the close of the character, but they didn't close it because he didn't die.
You don't have to die to be a close of the character. You can.
Yeah, but when you
can go
look
Franklin. Ways, look at Franklin. That's how they closed it. Franklin's just an alcoholic now.
But y'all see what they did with Michonne and fucking Rick, and y'all see where we at now.
That's different, but that was a plan. They ain't coming back with Snowfall.
And so how they coming back with BMF though?
Yeah, but they transitioning. They not Detroit is gonna be past them. They about to move from that store that they used to meet up in the first 2 seasons. That store's not gonna be the main meetup spot no more. They're transitioning from that.
And my nigga Lamar gonna go to Atlanta. Fuck what y'all talking about.
Imagine, that'd be hilarious.
Imagine that shit. Nah.
He's just walking down the block.
Dev just wants to see Lamar. That's all.
Yeah, Dev just wants to see his favorite character in the BMF series, Lamar.
Oh man.
Well, let's get into
shit to say about this.
Bree's not a big fan of the 50 shows. It's fine.
Why
She
not?
don't want 50 shows. She explained it to me. She does not like the 50 shows. It's fine. It's cool.
Right.
People like what they like.
That's right. I don't support that shit.
But some dope TV coming out of that. Well, with that, let's usually our closing segments it varies, but we usually play a game. So we are going to play a little game. It's gonna basically be trivia, but the point of this trivia is to you gotta get the 5 letters. So first person to the 5 letters. So basically first person to get 5 correct questions wins. So the 5 letters you get is C2ASO. So every correct answer you give, you get a letter. So,
Copy.
So I'll give everyone the opportunity to steal a question. So it's just good old trivia, and I don't know how to. I guess I'll go Drew, Bree, Dev, and then that's the order. That's the order we'll go.
We got it.
So for Drew, your first question, something like, can you name 3 movies that Beyonce was in?
Dreamgirls, Carmen.
What's the second one you said?
Carmen, and what's that fucking movie with her in? Oh shit, was that scary movie? Oh no, fuck that. Austin Powers, Gold Member.
All right, so Drew name.
He didn't say Fire Temptation.
I don't know if we even count Carmen.
Yes, we do. What the fuck we do?
How is actually a movie? That counts.
That shit was,
that counts.
man, that was MTV hip opera.
That counts, nigga.
And it was ass.
It was good. I love Carmen.
All right.
Give him the point, John. He got the ladder. He got the ladder.
Drew got
the ladder. You could have said Cadillac Records.
You don't hate on the movies I choose.
All right.
So, who next, John?
So it's on you, Bree. You got your name.
So disrespectful. How he gave him the Beyonce question. But go ahead, John.
If I gave it to you, it would be too easy. But I'm gonna give you a medium one.
Okay.
Give me 3 movies Common was in.
Who?
Common. The rapper, Common.
The only movie I know he was in was Just Go With It.
Yeah,
Queen
that's
Latifah.
one. That's one.
That's the only movie I know he was in.
You do a couple movies.
Common got a few movies.
Yeah, you got a few movies. You got a lot.
I don't know. I really don't know.
So I get the steal.
I guess Bree, you giving up?
Yeah, I don't. That's the only movie I know.
All right, so Dev, you get to steal.
I say John Wick.
That's 1.
Barbershop.
That's 2.
And Just Go With It.
That's not what it's called, but that first part is correct. The one with Queen Latifah is called something else.
I ain't gonna go with that one then. I'm gonna go with Littlefoot.
Which barbershop was he in?
The second one.
The third one.
Oh.
The one with Nicki Minaj. Littlefoot.
That was Beauty Shop.
Bro, it's Barbershop.
He was
with
dating
Nicki Minaj.
He was married to Eve.
He was married to Eve.
Yeah, he had a son.
When she was ready to, and his son was fucking Tyreek.
Yeah, it's called
Tyreek friend or
Barbershop.
whatever.
It was Barbershop Next Cut.
Yeah,
Barbershop Next Cut.
Okay.
That's Littlefoot.
I'm gonna give you the point for Littlefoot.
It's an animated movie.
It's Smallfoot.
Yeah, same shit.
I'll give you the credit for that. So Dev has himself a C. Now it's Dev's question. Dev, now you gotta give me 3 movies that 50 was in.
I'll lose. No. Get Rich or Die Trying.
Mm-hmm.
Expendables.
That's 2.
And
when he was 50.
Yeah, I can't think of the movie with fucking Ice Cube's son. Yeah, Den of Thieves.
I don't know if there's a Google help in that, but that's a correct answer. So
nope, it's a great help in it. That's 2 letters.
Dev has C2. So now back to Drew. All right, let me give nothing too crazy. Try to make that's a little crazy.
Come on, John. Give me this question.
I got you, Drew. Okay. I don't know. Drew might get this. Who plays Annalise Keating?
Huh?
Who plays Annalise Keating in How to Get Away with Murder?
To be totally honest, I never seen How to Get Away with Murder.
So do I get it?
Yeah, you get the steal.
So Judy passing? Because you don't know?
I never.
Viola Davis.
Viola Davis is correct. Bree is officially on the board with a C.
That was one side show at one point.
Yeah.
Never see How to Get Away with Murder, and I wouldn't know.
So the white with the steal, and she get the chance to take the board.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go.
All right, Bree. What female rapper has 6 certified platinum albums?
You said which female rapper?
Mm-hmm.
That's 6?
Mm-hmm.
It ain't Cardi, because Cardi only got 1. It ain't Beyonce, because Beyonce has 1.5.
Beyonce ain't no rapper.
Shut the hell up. Mind your business. I ain't talking to you. I'm gonna go with Nicki Minaj.
It's not Nicki.
Damn, that was my guess.
Nicki don't got 6 albums.
So instead, since you said Nicki, ain't it? The next person that come to mind, there's 2 people that come to mind. But for some reason, this name sticks out to me the most. So I'm gonna go with Missy Elliott.
My man has. That's correct. It's Missy Elliott.
That's fucking crazy.
Dev has his 3rd letter, so he has C2A. And the question is on Dev. Next question is on Dev. So
I was thinking either Kim or Missy. Those are the only people that came to my mind.
I was thinking when he said no, I thought maybe Kim.
Yeah, Kim and Missy. That's what I was.
It is Missy Elliott. Oh, okay, Dev. How many live action Batman movies are there?
Dang, live action Batman. So I'm gonna go with. I got to think of the Batmans. I got to think of. You got Val Kilmer. You got George Clooney. You got Val. How many did Val Kilmer do? George Clooney, Val Kilmer.
They both did 1. I'm gonna help everybody out. They both did 1.
Val Kilmer, George Clooney, fucking the Bird nigga that was in Spider-Man. That's Bird. Robert Pattinson. I'm gonna say 7.
7 is the correct answer.
Damn, this nigga.
For the I don't know if Dev's on Google, but
no, he's not. I swear to God, he's not.
I'm dead.
His phone is dead, so he's not even on.
But not because it was. I'm not counting like the ones in the 40s and the 60s.
Yeah, see, I didn't know if you was gonna do them old niggas.
I could have did that, but it'd be impossible. I've heard of Adam West, but I never really.
Yeah.
Maybe I watched 1 or 2 things, but yeah. So chances of like things. So I kept it fair, like what we grew up and what we watched, and I wasn't gonna count like the Justice League appearances.
Yeah, but yeah, them not Batman movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not. Look, the wife watching me. I am not cheating. I'm counting on my hands. I'm thinking because again, I'm thinking about the Batmans. I'm 1 letter away.
1 letter away from victory. Drew is on you.
That nigga suck.
Why are you screaming?
What school did Tupac Shakur went to?
Holiday Hearts.
The school of what?
Come on. It was I know this.
We talking about from Juice?
No.
Well, high school, them niggas was not attending.
Fuck. He went to what is that fucking school in fucking performance? What is that fucking school in fucking Queens? Performance High School. The theater shit. Yeah,
Wrong. We know you went to a performing arts school, but what's the name of
Fuck, what is that fucking school's name? I don't know.
Don't even come over.
He don't know. He said he don't know. Stop cheating, Drew. You Googling. I see your eyes working. Drew cheated. John, watch him. John, look at him. He cheated.
I'm not.
Bree is on you.
I don't
Drew-
fucking know.
Drew, you had half the question correct. Half. You had it half correct. All right, so Bree's passing. Dev is on you.
Juilliard.
Nigga, no.
No, not Juilliard.
It's
They
not
did not go to
Juilliard.
Juilliard.
Since it went around. It is the Baltimore School for the Arts.
Oh, okay.
That's how they
Drew
put
said
it.
Queens.
That's how they put it.
Poke yourself in that.
No, something in mind.
All right. Drew got it wrong. It's my wife's turn.
But Dev, you might have get it though.
No, he don't. He
How?
don't get it. Come get my question, John, before I reach through the damn computer.
What you doing, John?
I don't even know the answers.
I'm reading that, but two places. The place I had it says one answer, but the one gives a more in-depth answer.
It was Juilliard, so I got the answer of the game over.
And yes, Juilliard is the name of the school. It's basically the Baltimore Juilliard. Juilliard's in Baltimore. There's Juilliard's in other places. How many Juilliards are there?
Drew, what are you Googling?
I'm not doing nothing.
I see your eyes going up. You typing something.
No, I'm not.
I can see you. I can see you looking at the keys and then looking up at the screen, nigga. The fuck? All right, that's game. I win. Good job.
Dev got spelled out the letters C2ASO.
Oh, thank you.
Dev is the winner. I'm pretty sure Dev's happy that he won.
Yeah, and I actually did very well without cheating.
So, with that being said, that's a wrap on this brand new episode of Another Shitty Opinion Podcast. It's your boy John, my co-host Bree, my host in the back Dev,
Yo,
and a guest to the show. He's been on a few episodes, Mr. The good, bad, and binge worthy himself, my guy Drew. Stop by on this week's episode, and we are out.